What's up, everybody? We are back with this week's episode of the Aesala campaign. Uh, Last we had left off, our adventurers had successfully uncovered the plot of what was secretly going on with the Duragar and the Dwarven mining camp. And the guard captain then told them they could, if they wanted further compensation and such, they could take the issue to the owner over in Daisu, the next city up to the north. Uh, with that, the players got their pay from the guard, their promised monetary funds, and did some shopping. But some of our players were looking for some other interesting items. So, as you guys are kind of wandering around, let me do a quick roll quick. Cool. You guys come up on a very tall individual pulling a cart. Their head kind of looks similar to a lizard folk. But they are pulling a cart. You see different things dangling from it and such, like bells and whistles, literally. But also like different materials like you would need for spells and such. They're kind of just pulling this cart slowly along. They look very weird as they're moving.
As I approach, excuse me?
Hello! How may I help you today?
Do you sell spell components or magic items?
I do. You see, he kind of like he strains himself up very awkwardly, like against.
We were shopping last time.
The cart. Yeah, you did all your other shopping. This is just a very special NPC. He pushes himself up against the cart to straighten himself out, and like puts his arms out in T-pose, and then kind of slowly walks around very
posing
awkwardly.
for dominance?
I'm sorry, did he just T-pose on us?
Yes, he 100% did.
I didn't realize we were
wanders to the back, and you see he kind of like leans forward and tries to pull down the thing, but can't like get it, and then you suddenly see him jolt backwards and pull down the thing, and you see just the shelf there, and then two side ones pop out, and you see just a mass amount of components, and you can see some very basic, mundane magic items and such. You see, where is my? There it is. You see a pipe, some dice, a pen, and a deck of cards.
No, don't touch it, Sam. I don't know if it's them, but don't you dare fucking touch it.
I'm not there, so it's fine.
Anyone can be here, by the way. Just so you all know.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I'm playing a character that doesn't like magic items.
I'm with you because he's got my stuff.
Yeah.
Just as an aside, you never got back to me about the gurgles.
Oh, you will find them here. That's why.
Okay. I was just double
Sorry,
checking.
that's on me.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, continue.
I pull out a small notebook that I have with the inscription to a spell in it. And I'm going to show it to this person. The spell is Find Familiar. Would you happen to have components for this? Charcoal, herbs, incense, and a brass brazier equaling 10 gold.
I have part of it, if that counts. I have part. And you see, he kind of wanders over and grabs a big thing of charcoal. How much did you need?
It depends on what else I can find with you. I'm also looking for goggles to help me see in the dark, or maybe to help find things.
Oh, something like, and you see he puts his hand down, which his hand is gloved. He puts his hands down his jacket, and kind of rummages around, and you hear some weird sounds coming from him. Then he pulls out a pair of goggles like these.
Would I recognize them as magical?
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a 6.
They look pretty.
Ooh,
They're actually
spicy.
sunglasses.
How much would it be for the goggles?
The goggles. You see he kind of turns away from you for a moment. You hear some muttering. Turns back at you, looks you over quick. Goes back to muttering.
You wouldn't happen to be a couple of kobolds in a trench coat, would you?
No, we're not kobolds. I'm just... Oh, no, we're not kobolds. Oh.
Am I nearby? I'm gonna say Treek would be nearby at this point. Do I smell kobolds?
Give me a perception check.
So,
Streaks smell.
how
Are you
how
telling
much-
me my doesn't my 21 passive perception find it?
Oh yeah, you smell
Jesus
a
Christ.
kobold. I will state that once again. You smell a kobold.
So
I'll look
this is
over-
a kobold that was just strapped to a rack for a while and stretched
I'll
out
just
real
look
good.
over towards.
Sure.
Just. I'll just smile, looking over towards them, and that's it.
Treats just like my dad here.
So, what were
My
you
parents
all
are here. Hey, guys.
thinking on the goggles?
It's just me. I don't know what you're talking about. Just me.
God, can I hear this?
Yes.
Can I insight check that then?
Yeah.
Just want to buy a pair of goggles, god damn
Oh,
it.
screw you, I'm insight. We're role playing. I'm insight checking.
60 gold for the goggles.
That's a 25.
He's definitely lying about there being only one person.
Perfect. Cool.
Okay,
That's all I needed.
60 gold for the goggles,
Yes.
and you only have charcoal for spell components?
There's some herbs. You see he reaches up and he kind of, like, you notice, like, his top portion hops up and grabs, like, this roll and pulls it down, and you see a bunch of dried herbs come down.
Okay,
I didn't realize I was witnessing true beauty.
so, out of character, I'd like to be able to get the goggles in, like, 5 casts worth of spell components.
How's
Character, do you
100
not
gold?
have a focus of some sort?
It's consume spell components. You can't just use the spell.
Yeah,
focus
for
this.
finding
Oh,
find familiar,
that's
you
correct.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
If a spell's materials says a price
A
with the
gold
materials,
cost.
you have to use those materials, and you can't use an arcane focus or whatever.
Yeah, they're expended. Okay, so you said 100 gold?
Yes.
I go through my coin purse and then give them 100 gold. So I have goggles of some description and 5 casts worth of find familiar.
Yes. And you see, as you hand him the 100 gold, he drops it down his trench coat. And then you see just a
And-
big bulge in his stomach.
Can I insight check what's going on here? Like his
No.
whole deal.
Before
You're
that,
banned.
I
Go
want to
ahead.
do something.
allowed.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Since I'm with Treek and Treek's here now,
Treek is here.
I'm gonna definitely notice this. I'm gonna use Druidcraft to make the inside of their coat smell like skunk.
You see the bottom half seems to shake, but the middle doesn't.
Interesting. Ooh.
Alrighty then.
And you see the kobold is, like, up there shaking, like, super uncomfortable. Hey, chill out down there! Wait, no, stop. The fuck?
So,
Lewis smells a skunk too.
Yeah, he starts to smell dinner.
Yep, that sounds about right.
You see the middle one the middle portion growls a little bit. Then the bottom half just runs towards the front of the cart. Actually. Cool!
What a mess.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no.
You see as the coat falls over, a halfling goes running out with a bucket on his head, and you see a goblin just tumble out of the middle.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
So no, they are not 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
oh. Hi,
you-
friends.
You see the kobold looks, Jorge, where are you going?
Oh
I
my.
love that.
Oh my God.
This is beautiful.
Is Jorge the one with the bucket on his head?
Yes.
Thank you, Brian.
Oh, you motherfucker! I just realized what you did.
That's this is. Oh. You did
Spoiler
good.
alert.
Thank you.
My
Spoiler
soul.
alert. The goblin is named Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh,
And
That's what I'm talking
the kobold is Hernando. And he's scared of nothing. Yes, I had to make the joke. It was funny.
That's perfect.
Hence why I've been so quiet this whole time.
I told because I literally came up with this idea and was like, I need to talk about it. But yes, these are your traveling.
Talk about- Never mind.
Traveling
these,
merchants.
These are your traveling merchants that you
Oh,
guys will
God.
meet constantly.
Okay, I'm going to back away slowly. I actually, I also still need to do other shopping. I need to look for a brass brazier.
You see they're arguing amongst themselves as you walk away, not paying you any mind.
Can I approach the cart now that they've backed off?
Yeah.
Are the 3 little guys still arguing?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, say, fellas. We trying to do business here?
Hey, what you want? What you want?
I'm
You see
so
he
excited.
adjusts his
What do you
accent to match yours.
Ah,
as he
I see
puts
what
up
we're
his
doing.
hood.
Yeah. You tells me what you got. I'm looking for some potions, maybe a cloak if you got anything. You got anything like that?
I mean, we have our cloak, but you can't have our cloak.
I wasn't asking for yours. I was asking if you had one you could sell.
You see the goblin is over there like sniffing the cloak. I think this is for dinner tonight.
Okay.
I would not recommend that at all. But okay, you don't got cloaks. How about potions? You got any potions? Random shit.
I have components for potions. Does that work?
Kinda. Yeah, I guess. How much? How much for some components?
We'll call it 15 gold.
15 gold. I could do that.
It's about
And
4
it is-
potions worth.
For 4 potions worth?
Yes.
Or a potion?
4.
Oh.
But-
Okay.
I don't have the flask or anything. You'll need that, and you'll need the alchemist table yourself. I can't help you with that.
That's fine, my friend. I can take care of that. What else you got here? You got anything fancy? You guys
I
seem like
mean-
a fun bunch.
You see he pulls over Bruno, hops on his shoulders. Almost naturally, Bruno kind of just stands there like, yep, this is my life. He kind of hops up. So, what I've got here, I got this nice little pipe where if you smoke it, and you see as it dissipates out, you see the story of how these 3 came to become the traveling merchant group known as JBH.
we don't talk about JB.
You
Free
also
Sam.
see a pair of boots, the dice, the pen, and the deck of cards.
What do those boots do? Like, anything fancy, or are they just boots?
Jorge! You see the little halfling runs up with his bucket on his head. Yes. And he
Brian
tosses
would
the
really
boots
be
at
jumping
him.
in here.
And he starts walking, and instead of what you would think would be his boots, you see very clearly they are the feet of a Goliath. What would be his tracks?
Oh,
Boots of false tracks.
interesting.
It's good if you're not trying to get found.
How much for him?
90 gold.
Oof. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, my friend.
Well, talk to me.
How about this? How about this? The boots and that deck of cards for 100.
Can't do it. That card's worth 50.
Cards worth 50. It's the deck of cards. What the fuck is the deck of cards doing?
Hey Rob, do you have a deck of cards on you by chance?
It is
do.
what I
You mean,
thought
do
it
I have a
was.
do I have a deck of cards that's set as a deck of illusions? Yes.
Thank you.
Aw, I
You
think
don't
of
mind pulling for me.
illusions.
God.
No.
Queen of Hearts.
You see an incubus show up in front of you.
Oh,
Ta-da!
Is that like? Did you just summon like the devil?
No,
I
you
mean-
see he takes off
Hey,
Jorge's
devil.
bucket and throws it at it, and it dissipates.
Ah,
well,
I see what you're
there
doing.
goes what I was gonna do then. That's fine.
You know, I actually like that. I think that's cooler than the boots. You said the deck was 50?
Deck is worth 50.
I'll give you 55 for it.
Deal.
I like this. All right.
I'll
What'd you
increase the
say?
price.
What'd you say your names was?
I am Hernando. That is
Fernando.
Bruno down there, and that's Jorge chasing his bucket.
Got it. All right. I'll remember these guys. I liked you.
Well, I'm
Good
glad
luck
we
out
travel all around the world. We try to keep up because, Bruno, get the coat ready. And you see Jorge, but it smells like skunk. Get over it. Back on the cart.
That smell will dissipate in like 5 minutes.
Anyone else want to interact with the shopkeepers before they leave?
Yeah, so I suppose I need to speak to him about finding herbal ingredients for experimenting with. Also, anything I can identify as being used in either poisons or like healing herbs and stuff, just in case I have to do some battlefield medicine.
Give me a nature check when you come up to the cart.
Sure thing. Nature
I was gonna say
is-
I'd be reapproaching because I forgot I need a herbalism kit as well.
All right, so I got a dirty 20.
So you do see a couple of basic medicinal things, and you do see nightshade as well.
Ooh. Deadly nightshade. So I suppose I would just walk around selecting the herbs that I recognize, and just collecting all of my healing herbs, and grab the nightshade there as well, and just casually. So what would it be for, say, this this bundle of herbs here?
They kind of look over it. 30 gold. We've had a good day. 30 gold.
30 gold, you say? About how much of these ingredients would I be holding at this point?
So, the Deadly Nightshade, you have enough for like a minor potion.
Okay.
Potion.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's using it for a potion.
Sure, it's not for poison.
You, yeah, it can be a potion of poison.
Oh, I forgot there are potions of poison.
It's a poison of potion.
God, no.
And you have enough of the other healing materials to make 4 potions as well.
For 30 gold, that sounds just fine. While I look over his wares, do I see anything as far as maybe you know what? No, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'll go ahead and agree and pay the gentleman.
Well, thank you. You say you reapproach Sarah? Sorry, Camilla?
Yes.
I'm gonna get good at it. I'm gonna get good at it. I promise.
Spoilers!
Sorry, I forgot. I was also looking for a Herbalism Kit.
Hey, Jorge. Yes. Look in the cart. See if we got one of those. Yes. And he, you hear rummaging through the cart. You hear a couple bangs. Then you see the bucket pop out. Negative. I do not currently have one. Sorry, kid.
It's okay. I need to go looking for a brass brazier anyway.
As long as I'm still standing there, I would just look over and be like, well, you can always borrow mine if you need it.
That'd be great.
Of course.
Hey, Kay. What are you doing during all this?
He's looking for his supplies elsewhere, probably.
Okay.
Just meandering about.
Okay, just a question.
Okay.
I feel like
As I get
need to
ambushed.
create a persona and name myself P.
Just getting all the layers of the alphabet here.
Well, then we can have TPK go off on an adventure.
Oh God.
Call ourselves Alphabet Soup.
Alphabet.
The rate we're going.
Oh, God.
You gotta love it. What do you guys want to just bring?
With the proper collection of characters, we could have MTV as well.
Oh,
Those start
God.
out good, but then generally get shitty.
And then
Just get
before
worse
you know
and
it,
worse
it's
over
just
the years.
reality
I mean, no
TV.
promises.
But anyways, continuing on.
Go ahead.
I'm going to walk off looking for like a shop around maybe that might have like household stuff, like a general store.
Yeah, you're able to find one, and you go in asking for a brazier. They actually redirect you to a shop a couple houses down. And as you get there, you see smoke coming out of all sides of it. Not looking like it's burning or anything.
I'm going to go up and lightly knock on the door.
You see it opens, and there is a satyr standing there. Yo, dude. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
I was looking to buy a brass brazier and a herbalism kit. I was directed to talk to you.
Yeah! We got those! You come in, and immediately the scent is strong of different incenses and everything. It's almost overpowering to your senses.
This is exactly where I want to be. I need incense, too.
I know.
Well, they're gonna be incense, alright.
It's like I knew. You walk in, and you see there's people everywhere smoking hookahs and just relaxing. It seems like a pretty chill place. as as you follow the satyr forward, he stops at what appears to be like just a random place, but he tells you to stay back, and you see he slams his hands down, and suddenly a countertop appears. So you need a brazier. I got a couple different ones. Kind of what you looking for. I got some more ornamental ones. I got some basic ones. I got some really small ones. I got this one that I think was crafted by a dragon, but I'm not sure. It might have been a dragonborn.
You guys also do naked yoga?
Sometimes.
Oh my god.
I had a feeling.
Oh no.
What? Nobody likes Cheech and Chong?
I mean,
I
best part of Cheech and Chong was when
know my references.
they had all the weed in the van, and then the van caught on fire.
How much would it be? I pick up the one that may have been crafted by a dragonborn.
So that one
Or a dragon.
is like
Who knows?
150 gold. Because, it's like signed on the bottom and everything, dude. And on the
I would like
bottom,
to-
you can clearly see it's just
Got an
signed
autograph,
Otto.
man.
Otto.
I'm going to put that one down and look for the cheapest looking one there.
You see a very basic... It essentially looks like a small skillet held up by, like...
A couple little metal
Yeah.
tongs.
Yeah, it's like super basic.
It would definitely work for my purposes. How much for this one?
That one's like, I think 5 gold? I don't remember.
Perfect.
It is now.
Perfect. I think on the bottom right here it says 3.
He squints. Dude, you're totally right, dude.
Okay, I'm also looking for incense and a herbalism kit. How much would my total be?
Well, let's see how much you're getting. You see, he pulls out like a literal chest full of incense. So we got some stuff that's really gonna mess you up over here. If you're looking for more relaxing stuff, we got some stuff over here. But if you're looking for ritual stuff, it's over here. We're required to keep that to stay running as a shop for some reason.
Oh yeah, it's that legalized license. You gotta have your paperwork in order.
You know.
Magic
my-
police, man. They're
They
just
want to get out of this town.
The guard is
Oh, I'm gonna have a stroke.
so on my ass.
Same.
If y'all did not expect this shit out of me, y'all are fucking wrong.
When do we go kill something again?
I
Right?
might kill this dragon in a minute. See her.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through the ritual components. I want to make sure that I have 5 casts worth of Find Familiar,
All right.
the Herbalism Kit, and the Brass Brazier.
He's like, so in total, it's gonna be like 50 gold, I think. I think my math's right.
In total.
Is my
But
math
this is
right?
funny.
You see, he shouts back. What? Is my math
total.
right?
I can hear the other person's voice.
Yeah.
I'm going to mimic their voice, and I'm going to say, no, it's 40.
You bastard. That's funny.
Jesus Christ.
He's looking away from me.
Just robbing a bunch of surfer dudes. Just having a good time.
First, but, yeah.
Are you sure it's 40? He's like, I didn't say that. Huh. Me either. We'll call it 45. That's weird.
Deal. Perfect.
Oh my god.
I am going to give him the 45 gold.
Peace, dude.
Oh god.
May the star of the dragon guide you, man.
Oh my god.
God.
I'm just imagining he has like a
May
dragon
my
tooth
fist
necklace.
drive itself into your
Oh
face.
yeah, it's not puka shells, it's dragon teeth.
I mean,
Um,
cobalt teeth, but
Oh god.
Oh, fucking pardon? What did you get that from?
they're baby
Treek
cobalt
just,
teeth.
Treek just
They're
fucking
just-
teleports
Wow,
next to
he's stealing
Just
the
to
teeth
yours
from
in.
babies now.
Treeks just teleports next to Camilla. What the fuck did you say about cobalt teeth?
God.
Thank you for
Anyways.
selling me stuff. Okay, bye.
Bye, dude.
Oh god.
Okay, bye.
So I'm going to make my way back outside where I hope I can meet up with everybody.
Treek's definitely just at the square still with Therius. Unless Therius wandered off.
I'm
No,
just
I'm
off
with you.
looking for
With
my
my
monk friend whose name I
with-
can't remember.
Drava, who, 6-foot direwolf in the middle of town.
Any guard that questions it, I'll just say, don't worry, I can make sure it doesn't do anything as I can speak with animals, and then wink. I have no fear.
Treek, look
Yeah?
at this cool stuff that I found. I show him the goggles and the brazier.
Oh, cool. He kind of like steps back a little gently. Is it magic?
The brazier? Probably not. The
Oh.
goggles, I think?
Can I see if they're magic?
Give me an Arcana check.
Roll higher than me,
16.
please.
16.
They are magical.
Oh. Steps back. Yeah, those are definitely magical there.
You know what they do? You want to try them on?
Backs up if you approach him. No, you're good. Can I tell from their aura what they are or no?
You would have to cast Identify.
I don't have identify.
You
I
get a
think
+1 to perception.
our friend, I'm pretty sure Kay could probably identify that if you really wanted him to.
Where is Kay?
He's probably shopping somewhere. I don't know. He's away from you at all times.
Social distancing.
Get away.
I'm going to put the brazier away, and I'm going to go find Kay.
Okay, have fun. Oh, God.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
As soon as Camilla goes away, Treek just relaxes and slouches.
I guess prestidigitation to make sparks go off behind him.
Feel free to just lay into Drava. His fur is very comfy.
Oh, I will do so.
Give me a perception check.
Who?
Perception check.
Oh, mama.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Four?
Yeah, you find K pretty quickly, actually.
Where is he?
K, where are you currently?
I'm, I guess at this point, probably at a shop with some glass vials that I'm currently purchasing.
So he would be back at the general store.
Okay. So I see him in through the window, and I come in. Kay, look what I found! I show him the goggles.
They are goggles.
Drake said they're magical. But he can't tell me what they are. Do you have Identify?
I do have them prepared, but I don't have the necessary supplies currently, as I did not bring them with me.
Would I see that he's purchasing glass vials?
Yes.
Do
Lie.
you make potions?
You've been over.
They can certainly be of use for that. I have a few other methods that I'm working through currently, but yes.
I take out and show him my herbalism kit that I just bought.
Oh.
I'm learning too.
It's certainly a start.
I'm pretty
As old
sure
fundamentals
this
that are
one is for
required.
lighting things on fire, and this one's for pouring into other things. And these are tweezers.
It's been some time since I've worked with these before, but will do.
Could you teach me?
No. Go away.
It's been some time since
1
I've
week since you
talked
lived
to
in
anyone, but
Oh.
I can certainly try.
Maybe we can talk more while we're traveling. I put the Herbalism Kit back away.
All right then. More than
if
likely, we
you
won't
have-
have anything else to do with our time, so at least we'll make do with it.
But if you have the opportunity, could you check these? I hand the goggles over to him.
All right. I'll see what I can find.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All
Bye.
right.
I guess I'll add a pearl worth 100 gold to my shopping list now.
So anything anyone else is doing special?
Do the items I want count as special or no?
Do.
Honestly, same with the pearl now. That's 100
No,
gold, so I don't know.
They don't.
Okay.
Cool. Do I just get them?
Yes, Sam. Wiz, no. That you do have to go interact with Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, God.
I'll put those in my inventory then.
Should have asked me to get the component for you. Bye.
I
I
did
mean,
have
he didn't know about them at all, so
He doesn't.
he wasn't there at all.
So
So
he
he'll just
has no
aimlessly
idea
wander
where-
around town looking to see if he can find it and never find it.
Yeah, you kind of ask around about pearls, and people are like, "We're not a coastal city. Like, what are you thinking, dude? No."
I mean, they're somewhat close to the coast, aren't they?
The coast is like probably a good 4 hours,
I mean, they're still somewhat close.
but there's a bigger city even closer to most of the coast.
My armor class went up by 1. Oh, hell yeah.
I can do that on command.
Oh, did you go armor?
No,
Oh,
I
No,
can
you-
just do it with my infusions.
oh.
I had armor that I asked about. I didn't mention it. I wanted to switch to studded armor.
That's fine.
That's what I just did.
Yeah, anything like basic armor and stuff, that's fine. That you don't have to roleplay and stuff. But magical things, spell components and stuff, just so I can keep track of what you guys have and don't have. Then I usually have fun NPC ideas.
This is great. Tree's never going to interact
for
with any of them.
Studded leather armor, the price table says 45.
Yep.
So just do 45.
Yep.
Oh, right. I have to take that one.
How much for my new outfit and cloak?
How fancy are you going?
She fancy.
No, not
She's
really.
fabulous.
There we go.
Well, you already know the outfit I'm going for, or do you want me to send it anyway?
Remind me because I'm forgetful.
There it is.
It's in characters.
Yes. So, we'll call that, you'd have to have that probably custom changed around, essentially, just slightly modified. So we'll call it, 40 gold.
And just a regular plain cloak on top of that.
Yep.
Oh, so just 40 altogether?
Yep. I was counting the cloak.
Brian,
shopping episodes. Yes, Cyrus.
I apologize. I should have asked this earlier. The deck of cards I got. Do I know how many cards are in the box?
You can count them.
Okay. How many? How many are there? Because I know sometimes there's less than the max.
So there is now minus the blank one after Hernando pulled. There are 21 cards.
Okay. Thank you.
So you have 21 pulls from the deck of illusions, because I love the deck of illusions.
We know.
Hey, at least I didn't hand out the deck of many things 3 episodes in.
Not
been so
again.
funny.
I feel
mean,
called out.
I
That's
don't
a
want that
good way
again.
to just end your campaign early if you decide you want to do something else.
And that's why I wanted to kind of put out a red herring, so everyone was like, "No, it's the deck of many things." No, I thought about making it just a mundane deck of cards, and then
For
swindling
50
you.
gold? Yes.
Then swindling you just for fun.
Spike growth the kobold.
Leave the poor baby alone.
Well, no, only if he swindled.
You don't
I
know.
mean-
if
There
he
was
did
no
or not.
swindling, so it's fine.
Not that you know
Anyways.
of.
Well, I don't care. I didn't get
Anyway.
swindled.
Moving on. What are you guys doing after all your shopping's done? Are you guys heading back to the tavern?
About what time would it be as far as the day goes?
Probably just afternoon.
I mean, I'm good to start walking if you guys are, but I'll leave that to you.
I need like an hour.
We could wait an hour. That's not too bad. Unless anyone
I
has any
just-
requests.
I just want to cast a ritual before we leave.
Okay.
Anyone against that?
I will let you guys know. On foot, it's about a 3-day trip from Asmar to Daisu.
That's fine.
Is it a particularly dangerous trip?
No. Jubileum isn't well known for a lot of dangers and stuff. Like every now and then you'll have bandits, not often. The bigger issue you usually have is wild animals.
I can handle that, no problem.
While at the clothing shop, have I heard any rumors about anyone coming through town?
Yes. You hear a rumor about a
Crazy
family
group of people
of
blowing
silver
up mines.
dragonborns coming through town that you already knew about.
Okay, but no one else.
No one else of significance, other than
Ooh,
everyone
Dragonborn.
else that you did.
Ooh,
Make it sound like they're rare when there's 2 in the party.
it's the joke.
Ooh, Dragonborn's in
Well,
the
they're
Dragon
strangers.
Nation.
Strangers are strange.
Stranger danger.
Danger, danger.
Oh, God.
As long as we have enough time, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this ritual.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Yeah, so if anyone else wants to do anything for the hour, you guys can have short minor actions if you guys want to do anything.
Did we ever get a long rest after with the whole mine debacle?
No, you have not.
No.
Nope.
Then I
Still the same day.
time to take a short rest.
Should
You
we
can-
leave tomorrow?
Probably.
You'll be leaving later in the evening if you leave tonight or today. So
Yeah,
essentially,
let's
you'll
leave
be leaving
tomorrow.
about
We have a
3-4 o'clock. The
We have
sun
time
here
to
lately
go.
sets about 7:30ish. It is kind of in the springtime right now.
We should probably leave like tomorrow.
I didn't
Maurice
realize
is just
what
gonna throw
time of
another
day it
great-
was.
Another ball from the bag of tricks.
Oh boy.
Oh lord.
It's a boar.
How boring is it?
Shut up.
Is his name Pumbaa? If it's not, it's wrong.
No, it's Tobias.
I accept that.
Tobias, I love that.
All right. So I assume you all go back to the tavern to spend your evening and take a long rest.
Yep.
Yep.
I am using my Find Familiar to find an owl,
That
a
is fine.
celestial owl.
All right. Cool. You have a celestial owl that appears to you. Kind of, you're sitting in the tavern as you're casting your ritual, and suddenly you see on the window just wrapping back and forth.
Wait,
I-
I have a picture. I have
Go
a
ahead.
picture that I want to use.
Please
Hold on.
do,
Because-
because
Boy.
A picture.
then
The boy.
I do need.
I will
Hey
put
Rob,
some-
I need you to have a certain table up, and Momo,
Oh,
I need
no.
you to roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
were
it's
you
a
what?
baby boy.
I know Rob already
Aw.
knows what table I'm
Aw.
talking about.
I need to roll a d20. D20.
Actually, I don't, because I'm spacing out right now.
Oh.
Which table?
He's summoning a familiar. What table do you think I'm talking about?
Wild magic.
No.
Okay. No, Wild Magic to D100.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either.
Come on,
Only
Sam.
two
I can't
people
think of
would.
You
it.
should know this.
I
Yup.
can't think of it.
I sent it to you, Rob.
Great success.
You get it?
Not really.
What do we do on Saturdays?
Oh. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, there it is. It's like, I didn't
Oh,
think of
God.
that. I
That
didn't
long
think
load
of that.
time. Holy hell.
I know, right? Holy
It's a big download going on there.
You can hear
Well,
the brain
I mean,
just, huh?
Rainbow burr.
it's like it's something I wouldn't think of using in regular D&D.
I like
I've
that
got
outfit,
the table, by the
though.
way.
Thank
Got
you.
off the table. Momo, what was your roll?
16.
Rob?
Cheerful.
Cheerful? You have a cheerful little owl. He's
Oh, that's
celestial
good
owl.
table.
Spoiler
Oh,
alert. That
oh.
is the Pokemon Nature table that I was having
Table.
him roll on.
Oh, that's funny.
So you have a cheerful little celestial owl that kind of
Well, you could've-
comes poking out the window of the tavern, and the
angry
tavern
little
owner
owl.
looks like, the hell is that thing doing?
You could have got a Glumpy
I-
one.
He's an angry
To
boy.
everyone else, it would look like a small cat with a little owl's head, with pointed ears and feathered wings.
Baby.
It has a tail that looks like a white cheddar Cheeto.
That's a
And we
baby.
stand.
True.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I speak
Sounds
Celestial. I can talk
Actually,
to
one
horrifying.
so do I.
Like half the group does.
We can all talk to it.
As
I
soon
can't.
as
Oh, actually, no. I maybe can.
as soon as I would have spotted it, I'd go out and
Let it in.
just walk out and say in Celestial,
Let me in. Let me
"Are
in."
you here for me?" And I put my arm out toward it.
I think
Come
so.
in.
And it, as it crawls up
Aw.
on your arm, it nuzzles up to your wrist as its tail wraps around the rest of your hand.
I think so. I love that.
I think I'm here
Okay.
Where am I?
I think I'm here for you. Starts twitching.
So you have your
God.
celestial little owl.
I think you're the one I'm here for.
Not creepy at all.
That's the
will-
point.
I will remove one collection of spell components.
Can't.
So anyone who is staying in the tavern, it is 2 gold for your night and your meal.
Okay.
If you guys eat breakfast here, it is an additional gold. But you guys have the evening to do whatever you guys want. So, is there anything
I'm
special
glad I
you
could be a
guys would like to do?
stowaway.
Can I use my feature? By popular demand.
Yes.
I am able to exchange my services for staying for free and being provided food for free.
Give me I know you don't have to for the feature, yet again, for flavor. Give me a
Yep.
performance check.
Performance. That is a 16.
You kind of gotten, because the first time you performed at the or the last time you performed, did not go over well at all.
No, I was playing to the wrong crowd.
This time you kind of go to a more mellowed kind of song and tune, and everyone's kind of vibe into it. You realize that kind of upbeat, kind of dancey music, not exactly Dwarven Miner's thing, to say the least.
Can I use Dancing Light to accent it? again?
You are welcome to.
Okay.
I'd definitely be using
Oh,
prestidigitation to
no.
enhance my performance
Oh.
anyway.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
nat
no.
Having
one.
lights dance
Yeah.
right in my face.
No,
Nope,
that's the
that-
wild
Not in
magic
your
surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
99.
99.
Oh my god.
Oh,
99.
Oh
isn't that
no.
regained
You
your
gain all
sorcery
expended
points?
sorcery points.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
As
Oh.
if you're now about to do a long rest.
I know.
That was
That's
scary
that
in the
kind of
fucking.
sucks for
Okay.
the
no,
long
but
term.
if it was one down, you're surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Oh.
Terrifying.
That would have spiced up the music performance.
Yeah.
So,
But anyways,
anything,
Surge reset.
anything anyone else is doing for the evening before you guys take your long rest?
If
Okay,
no
just
one
has-
stops her, T will just go up to her room, lock it, shove something in front of the door.
Valid.
Me. Kay just has dinner and then goes right to his room because he has stuff he wants to do.
Tariq?
Can I private message you what I want to do?
100%.
Secrets.
Sequence.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
V, anything for you?
I think
This is gonna go so bad, but I
I
want
think
it.
I'm good for tonight. I think he's a little tired. He's just gonna probably pack it in a little early. But
Carax, anything for you? Did my thing not go off? I know
did
I added
not.
sound alerts. Screw you, sound alerts. I added you.
Have no
There it
fear,
is.
students.
Because it was.
I am here.
I had it for some reason where it didn't show up. There you go.
I sent it to you, Brian.
Alright. So anything for you, Carax?
Treek sets the inn on fire.
Jake is gonna regret his decision.
Oh yeah, give me a strength check.
Yep. This is gonna be great.
No.
That was a 4 for you.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Since I'm
Oh.
about to take a rest anyway, enthralling performance on 3 of the patrons.
Alright. They are very much into it. Let's see.
Actually, yes, and still long rest. Can I enhance ability and try again?
Yes.
You
They
wish.
throw you 7 gold.
Sweet.
That's a 13 this time.
You feel a little bit of pressure, but not enough.
Nothing happens though to me at all.
You feel a twinge of pain as you're doing it.
Not that you
Okay.
know of.
It does not
Oh,
feel
I know.
comfortable to do.
Well, obviously.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Was there anything from you, Sean? Other than
It
what
actually
you said
went-
you're doing? I don't know if it's here or can hear me.
I did.
That actually went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Honestly. Brian was really generous there.
Darius. Anything for you, my friend?
No, not much to do. I guess pet Tobias and Drava a bit.
Oh God.
Huh? With that, we will then go into the evening. You all wake up. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Starting this early, eh?
Oh, that's a 9.
This is how you wake up in the morning.
17.
Wisdom's supposed to be my good stat.
Yeah, honestly, what was that? Come
Well.
on.
4.
15.
We are not having fun today. Uh-oh.
Shout to team single digits.
I wake up.
God.
Something's going on.
Darius.
This hurts. Oh,
Yes.
As you're kind of sleeping there, just before dawn, just before your furry friends dissipate, you suddenly feel a rush of magic. First inserted into you and then sucked from your body that makes you almost feel like you're choking for a moment. And as you open your eyes, you realize for a brief moment you're not in the tavern. You're back in the Feywild. You look around, confused. Then you see above you a figure, dark, hooded, reaching down towards you. And then you wake up back in the tavern.
And for some reason, the one ring is in my hand.
Fuck you, I wasn't even trying to make a Lord of the Rings joke. God damn it, I still did. I'm angry. I have been so good about no Lord of the Rings references in any of my D&D campaigns. I have been so good. Finally make one. God damn it. And I don't even mean to.
Egg, but it's there.
oh God.
But yes, the rest of you wake up.
Wow, my 9 didn't do anything? That's good with me.
Don't worry
He
about
does it for the lowest.
Oh, okay.
Or the highest, depending on how it feels that day.
You're not incorrect. I will not disagree. That is very true.
Oh, that's something, I guess.
Would I have felt a disturbance in the force?
Shut the fuck up.
Since we're
Roll a
making
force check.
references.
Do any of you spend the extra gold to eat in the morning?
I will.
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, I would.
Uh,
Actually,
literally
no,
just
I
gotta
wouldn't.
Pick a small flake off of someone's food and I'll be good.
Freak would not. Freak would not spend any gold to eat.
I would eat for free, so I'd give the 2 gold to give food to Treek.
No, you bastard.
Treek, come! I saved a seat for you.
What? What's going on? What?
Seat.
All of you that eat get 3 temporary hit points.
Damn it. Shriek just like stretches, holding his hand to his chest. Did you buy me food?
Yeah.
Why?
You see his little celestial owl kind of curled at the center of the table, like just kind of analyzing each of you.
Hello there, friend.
As soon as you acknowledge it, it hops up playfully, like ready to play. Like it's in that cat pounce stance.
Well, lucky for you, I do like to play, and I'm gonna play with the owl.
No.
I need you to give me a
Also
dexterity
jumps on the
saving
table.
throw.
I'm okay with this. I have 3 temporary hit points. Oh, that's a 17.
17. So you
Yeah, we'll cast Solar Beam.
you go to like try to pet it, and immediately it's on your face.
Oh my god.
Just
I'm okay with
attached
this.
to your face. And then just goes from your face to the top of your head, kneads your head for a minute, gets comfy, looks over at you, Camilla, and just gives you a wink, and then, like, rest. Its wings suddenly just flop over your eyes.
I'm okay with this.
Treek, if you need me to remove him, just let me know.
It's fine. No, it's cool. It's fine.
Darius is gonna look at it for a moment and be like, do I need to be in fear of being eaten by that?
No.
He looks over
no.
at you for a brief moment, winks at you, then pulls back up.
He's friendly.
A little too friendly, but that's okay.
There's no such thing as too friendly.
Sure. Sure.
You have not met some fae.
And you have not met kobolds, apparently.
Oh god.
I've met goblins, and I've met circus folk, and I've met people from the town which I am from.
That's not kobolds or fae, apparently, I guess.
What a distinct list of people you have met.
None
I've-
of those are
I've
listed.
traveled a lot. All over. Everywhere.
Okay.
Cyrus,
Hello.
give me a perception check. This is scent based, I will let you know.
That is extremely useful.
Because
I
that's-
have advantage on those.
Meanwhile, Kay's just looking over a light blue vial that he has now, taking a few notes and just oblivious to everything.
17.
You get a hint of something that you recognize as very dangerous in the area. Just that brief whiff of
Brief whiff of
almost
death.
of pollen, like scent.
Oh, it's the allergies.
With my passive perception of 21, would I notice anything smelling in the air too?
Not something you'd recognize,
That's fair.
especially
I was
not
just
as
asking.
dangerous.
I love the observant feat. It's my
Something-
favorite.
Hacks.
Freak,
Okay.
eat your food.
I can't see. I don't know where my food is.
I move the wings out of your face.
Damn it.
Eat.
Fine, I'll eat. Jeez.
Fine, Mom.
Fine. I'll make a sleight of hand check that just actually like put the food in a bag.
Christ.
I'd like to do a perception check against that sleight of hand check.
That was almost a natural
even
20,
need
and
to.
that would have been fucking hilarious.
My passive perception is 14. I see that.
Oh,
Was
shit.
I
I
just
see
muted?
that.
Yes,
what?
you've been
Yeah.
muted for a while, Sean. We were wondering because
Oh.
I had asked you a couple times what you were doing.
Oh,
And you didn't hear my
whoops.
response, did you?
I'll just
Nope.
No.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Spectacular.
We were waiting for you to talk, and then we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, so I just yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got
Sigh
your
and
DM. We're good. You're good, Sean.
So what kind of medicine or nature or whatever?
It'll be a medicine check.
Okay. And then with advantage because I have the kit, correct?
Correct.
So, sure, are we heading out straight
Nice.
away? Right? We're heading out
Actually,
straight
let me
after
rephrase
we-
that. Are you proficient in the tools? I assume.
Yes.
Okay, and you're proficient in medicine?
Yep.
Then yes.
If we
Oh,
have
wait.
the opportunity, maybe we
I
should
don't
get
have
a
medicine
cart
proficiency.
on our way out of
Okay.
town.
A cart? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like a wagon.
Can anyone drive a wagon?
No.
I
I
can
can
drive
try.
a horse.
I've never touched a wagon before, so. Keep rolling in the background. I dislike.
Oh, that's just me board rolling. I'm sorry. I
I'm
just-
doing it on D&D Beyond right now.
It is
Sometimes
my.
I forget to hit my.
I am
Oh.
very fidgety. I am very.
No, that's
sorry.
fine. It's okay.
It's when you guys are actually like doing significant things and I start rolling, that's when you gotta worry. If it's just mindlessly constantly rolling, that's just me being fidgety.
You never know
Okay.
sometimes, though.
Yeah.
All right.
You take
so
750 points of damage.
Ah, fuck.
Does that work for you?
What was up?
I said, does that work for you? I rolled.
Oh, I didn't hear what your roll was.
Oh, 19.
That works, yes.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
Actually, before we all leave, if we're leaving, Shriek will like pull Karthus aside. Could you hang on just a moment? I'm sorry.
I'm going to take my owl off of your head.
Yeah, I just need to talk with him. You guys go outside.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
Thanks.
Don't be
I think
late
he's
to
trying talk
school.
you.
I am standing by, just waiting to see what's up.
So you're really good with magic, right?
I mean, I'm decent with some magic.
How good are you with curses?
I don't know an exceptional amount, but I'd be more than willing to fix that. Why, did you come across the wrong side of a witch or something?
You can kind of say that. It's a long story, but I am at the moment cursed.
With
I
glorious
see.
purpose. I
No,
couldn't
God.
resist.
God, shush, I'm talking to my friend.
God, shush.
God, I'm busy.
That
God, Mom, leave me alone.
He says to a wall.
Yeah,
So, what would you have me do? What kind of curse do you have? Where did you pick it up? Etc., etc.
I can't exactly remember where I got it and how I got it, but it's I'll just show you, and without anyone else seeing, he'll pull up his tunic, and in the center of his chest is a glowing blue crystal that is morphed with his skin, and around it, the skin has turned into blue draconic scales.
Sam,
And
give me a stealth check.
fine, I'm gonna do a stealth.
I'm
You said
definitely
you
being
wanted to do it
nosy in the
stealthy.
doorway.
14.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Says.
And it's the crystal is pulsating. Not like up and down, but the energy inside it is pulsating.
I got 17 perception.
Aren't you
So-
outside?
I said I was being nosy and peeked in.
No.
He is turned away from the door, so it is at disadvantage.
Disadvantaged.
I am Jorge. I make this
It's
better.
17 still.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
either
You can
17 or
very
23.
clearly- You can very clearly see that he's trying to show. He's exposing himself to Karex.
Why'd you just say it
Why'd
like
you say
that?
it like that, you bastard?
That's the point. I said it like that for a goddamn reason. I want no other.
Gentlemen,
overthink
in
it.
the middle of the bar, really?
Trick is
Treat will,
flashing
like,
right now.
panic, pull the shirt down. I thought you said you were waiting outside.
I am still outside. I point at my feet, like just
Yeah.
beyond the threshold.
Why?
Oh my.
Oh my!
But I'm going to go ahead and pat you on the shoulder and say, well, I'll definitely give you a hand with that, kind of in a lower tone, and then I'll wink at you and say, oh yeah, feel free to stop by my tent anytime. And I'm just gonna walk outside, like just
Christ.
loudly announcing it.
I thought
That
my
way-
Jorge joke was good.
Treat's just gonna carry his hand, his face in his hands, and go, motherfucker. We'll look at Camilla and say, don't listen to him. And I'll walk by her.
I mean, by that standard, technically, like, out of character thing, technically, Karx is right by this standard. If you want to get shade off your back, that is the right answer if you want to be sneaky about this.
I
He's
know,
not
but
wrong.
still. Well, Dreek's blushing, so it works.
Exactly.
Anyways,
I-
time to bring out who today's animal is going to be. Oh,
I
God.
choose you.
Pikachu.
It's a badger.
Bunch of.
You know, you guys
Mushroom,
could have gotten a
mushroom,
room last night if
mushroom.
you were
Jesus Christ.
Camilla,
But
please.
Badger's not fast, so we're throwing in
No,
second
I'm
one.
not judging. I'm just
Camilla?
saying.
Drop.
Hey!
Oh god.
Did
Please
you get the
drop
bullshit
it.
elk?
Say hi to the giant elk!
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Who needs a
Camilla,
cart?
pay attention to that instead.
Wait! Who needs a
Friend.
cart?
Hello, friend.
Big elk.
What is this elk's carrying capacity?
It is
Oh.
humongous, so... let me see what
Probably a
humongous
lot.
carrying capacity is.
It's just a giant elk, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a giant magical elk.
That's a
It can
big...
breathe lightning.
What do you...
Its strength is
What?
a 19, so...
Oh my god.
That's probably not
So
enough.
295 pounds.
Yeah.
So not all of them. But it could
Even though
easily
it's
drag a
quadrupedal,
wagon.
because I know those are usually have a multiplier to their carrying capacity.
It would be double base strength. So it
Serious?
would end up
Yeah.
being more like 600 pounds that they could deadlift, but their tow capacity would be one size larger than themselves, like a Goliath.
Serious? I didn't realize you could summon such a big creature. Holy crap.
As you guys
Yeah,
go
his
out...
name's
Go ahead.
Dorian.
Dorian? Okay.
As you guys go outside, that scent you pick up, you notice stronger outside.
It's gonna ask. Okay.
I gotta roll its health.
Gonna sound weird. Is there any way I have to discertain what direction this might be? Like, in town?
That is the least weird thing you could say.
With your roll, it's coming from... Let me pull up my map quick. Because I actually know where it is. No, that's all you guys. So, if you look at the map, it's going to be... Because you guys are at B, where Silver's Court is currently. It's almost to, like, the very southern end, like that one lone building to the southwest.
Okay.
It's closer to that.
But not like not quite into the town yet.
Yeah, it's like just on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
What is...
As we're getting underway, I'm going to take up my pan flute and play it while we're traveling.
I'm going to keep an eye out for any rats or children that may be following us.
Do you think anyone's coming to the giant elk? The answer is
Never
probably
know.
yes.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, there are people, like, outside their homes looking at this thing like, what in the fuck?
'Cause remember, these things are some cultures consider these things gods.
I mean, these people do not because, there's fucking dragons that rule the world.
Obviously.
Dragons.
But also they're a sign of good fortune.
They are very confused at why it's suddenly in the middle of their city, though.
It's just like
Oh, never
Godzilla. It
That's
came
a-
to hang out, and now it's going to accidentally topple the town.
It's a big boy.
This is not good for stealth.
Oh, sure it is. It's distracting everyone.
I believe that is the opposite of stealth.
I forgot to roll my owl's health.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can be stealthy. Well, he distracts everyone.
At
You
the
know what?
point everyone's looking at it, it's hard to stealth.
No. Let's do this. V is going to fall back a bit behind the party. Try to like not be seen as a part of this giant elk group.
Oh, I am definitely like dancing next to the elk playing a pan flute.
Yeah,
As you
that's
do this,
exactly
a
what
bunch
he's
of
doing.
small children run up and start like running between its legs as it's moving, thinking of this as a giant game.
And now I'm convinced we have the Pied Piper in the group, and we are stealing this town's children. So, with that in
I
mind,
set my pipe to children.
Oh
Turn it
God.
to ogres. No. Set it to rats. No.
so yeah, I'm going to just kind of I'm gonna do something probably reckless and foolish. I
As per
want
usual.
to Yes. I want to scoop up a particularly excited child
Oh
and
my
see if
God.
I can fly them up and set them on the back of this elk.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought this was going to be.
I thought it was gonna fly up and
By the
just
way,
drop
here's
them
a,
from
uh,
the air.
That's what I was gonna
Here's
say.
a
Reverse
here's a picture
fireworks.
of what this thing actually looks like.
Reverse fireworks. Oh,
So
no.
you go to scoop
Oh, it was
this
about to happen.
child up, and they are in shock as you lift them. And you set them on the back of this thing, and they're super like terrified, like they don't know what to do. Like they are like frozen in like, oh shit.
And I'm going to just
Proceeds to be
land
kidnapped.
gently on the ground next to our flautist. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to keep that one for my experiments. You can have the rest for whatever it is you're doing.
I guess Darius is gonna go up to the child on the back of the elk. You know, Darius is obviously on the head, as he usually is.
Why are we constantly taking children?
Whatever you.
I'm going to
Not even
I'm
the
going
right
to
place.
stop playing my pan flute and put it away. Children, go away now, please.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I command thee, children, be gone.
The show's over. Get out of here, you dirty rats.
I could help with this.
13 at disadvantage.
Some of them listen, but some of the older ones just kind of look at you, stick their tongue out, and continue to run between the elk's legs.
Treek is gonna step up to the older ones. Yeah, I'm gonna regret doing this, but I need to.
Oh no.
Is gonna use primal savagery to let his fangs grow into acidic teeth, and he'll smile at the children, and he'll go, "Please listen to my friend and me."
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
We steal one children and then scare off the others. What is
Oh,
this?
that's a 15.
A couple of them run off, but one just kind of squares up to you fully. Then you realize this child is half orc, and they just show their tusk out at you. Make me.
Oh man! In response to that,
Oh God.
Back off.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's see.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm going to just casually cast a firebolt on the ground at his feet, and when I do so, I'm going to choose to activate my Flames of Felagos. So I'm now sheathed in fire, and I'm just going to tell him it's in your best interest to comply.
You see he looks up at you, terrified at seeing the fire, and then just you catching flames. Mom! They're trying to burn me alive! And this kid on top of the elk starts screaming in panic.
Oh God. Burn the witch.
I'm already burning myself. What do you mean? This is hellfire. This is the
Darius
real
is
stuff.
gonna go up to the child, now blatantly screaming on the back of the elk, because, you know, he's up there now, has to hear this.
Just goes.
Just kind of fly over. How did you get up here?
The mean man put me up here. I want to go home. I just want to
What
play
mean
with
man?
the big deer. And they point up to Carrix.
One moment while I get him to get you down. But while you're up here, this is a Dorian. He's very friendly. Feel free to just lay in his fur. It's very comfortable.
I
wanna
messaged
go
a tree.
home.
I cast
I'll
message to tree.
get him.
Operation Cheese It. Run.
Oh
I'll
shit!
get
Oh,
him to bring you down.
Tariq will fucking run.
So
No,
I'm
I
going,
didn't mean it.
I'm going to like shrug and be like, I thought we were taking them all. I just decided that this is the one that I was gonna keep.
What?
But I guess I'll give it back. So
Yes, I'll give it back, you bastard.
so I will fly over to it, still
Oh my
the
God.
child, still wreathed in flame, and pick them up and set them gently on the ground.
How to give something trauma?
The fire doesn't burn anything that isn't aggressive to me, so he would be fine. But I'm gonna
A little toasty.
Warmth.
I'm gonna set him on the ground and be like, well,
he, as
I
soon
guess
as
you get away this
his
time.
feet touch the ground, he's gone. Like, full, like, booking it.
There's a red-eyed tiefling flying purple.
No one said I was
Darius is
gonna eat him. Yeah.
Darius is gonna go down to our kidnapping friend.
Which kidnapping friend?
I didn't kidnap Kit.
We've
Which of
got a
the two?
collection of those.
I didn't kidnap
Okay,
shit. I
Darius
just
is gonna
threatened
go
the kid.
down to the entire group. Look, I know some Fae kidnap children and people. I do not. It is
Well,
a
no one
stupid
said
thing.
you had to kidnap them. I was doing all the work.
You put them on the back of my giant elk.
Yeah,
I
it
was
seemed like
just-
a good one. It probably wouldn't jump.
I
Probably.
was just playing my flute and they all came running.
Drake's gonna urge everyone forward because he's pretty sure we're gonna get surrounded soon if we don't fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a good time to
just
make
kept
yourself
walking.
scarce.
She's just like,
yeah.
no.
As soon
Yeah.
as no one looks at
Same
Treek,
with
he's
Kay.
just gonna fucking go like, nope, not dealing with this. I'm out.
How
Peace.
fast are you guys moving
She's
out
gone.
of here?
A pretty
I'm going
reasonable clip.
to-
I'm keeping up with the giant elk.
No,
I'm
you
just going
fucking
to
aren't.
cast. I'm gonna
Any of you
cast
think you're keeping up
alter
with the
self
giant
on
elk?
myself.
Well,
You are
what pace
high
is
because
the
giant elk
what pace is
is
it going
going
at?
normal. It's going its normal speed of 60 feet.
Which means I'm dashing every turn.
Depending on how long you're doing that. I mean, most of you, I'm assuming, are trying to get out of the city as quick as possible now.
Yep.
She didn't stop when the children came. She just kept going.
Yeah, same for Kay. He just had his head in his book the entire time, just writing notes. He's like, I'm not dealing with this right now. I'll leave him to it.
I'm just gonna cast alter self, so I can appear as let's just say a half elf.
Alright.
All right. So now no one will know who the tiefling was. Never mind the fact that I'm still wreathed in flame.
Oh, I can do that too. I turn into him.
Oh, that's right. We already know you can change. I was like, wait, what?
Okay. You guys start to head out.
Out of character. Dorian, stamp out the flame.
Jesus.
As you guys start to head out, suddenly you see this orcish man come running at you all.
Nope. Gone.
Peace.
Kay's
I will
still
step to
just
win this
wandering.
shit. Let's go.
Naruto running out of town.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, there's
How-
a guy? I don't
How
see him.
many of you are running, like, away from this dude?
Kane's not running. He's just like staring at his book, just completely oblivious and not paying attention to anything that just happened. So he's just vibing.
He is
T's
also not
hood
running.
is like over, so she doesn't see him coming. She's just yeet go.
Hold on. Do I have anything? No, yeah, Drake's just gonna speed run.
So you all are kind of trying to get away, and you see this dude's chasing after you, like full, like terrifying track star sprint at you guys.
You know what?
Oh, you really don't want to do that,
I'm
guy.
And then about 100 meters, he's like probably about 60 feet from you guys. Suddenly you look back and see him with his hands on his knees, like.
How far away is he?
About 60 feet.
Oh, thaumaturgy only makes me loud. Never mind.
You don't need that to make yourself loud.
Yeah, I know. Never mind. I'll just let it go.
I messaged to him. It was a misunderstanding. Bye.
Just
Can you reply?
summary of this entire session.
Yes. he can reply.
Thanks for getting my asshole kid to fucking cry.
You're welcome.
Yet again, if y'all think like you know what's coming, you don't.
That doesn't matter. Out in character, like that's what Drake would do.
I know. I
That
just
kid's
wanna
gonna be
fuck
the
with
big
you guys.
bad.
I mean,
Drake would have fucking nope.
if worse came to worse and he
He's gonna
actually
learn
caught up to
blood
us,
magic.
I would have just changed back and flown away. Just to stand, just be like just outside of his reach and taunting him.
Drake doesn't like being chased, so he's gonna
Oh,
fucking
look.
run.
Look, Carxus, I look like you, but in a dress, and I shake my hips.
I'm going to clear my throat and then
Vomit.
just invite you.
Would you
Just
care
say,
to
you know what?
dance?
You can
Invite him
stop
into
by
your
my
tent.
tent too. And I'm going to revert my form back to its standard self.
Yes,
I stop shaking my hips and then turn back into my normal form.
you asked for it at that rate.
Yeah.
God.
So me and Treek, huh?
I mean, maybe not at the same time, but if you want to take turns.
Oh, you're
And
no
I'm gonna
fun.
give you a wink, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off flying to keep up with the rest of the group.
Drake's gonna be in. I hope. Wait, did I hear that with my 21 passive perception or no?
No, you are way ahead of
Good.
Yeah,
that.
you're pretty far ahead of us.
Good. I'm happy with. I'm happy. I just want to make sure Drake didn't hear that.
But you guys get out of the city, no other issues. Are you guys? I'm assuming you guys are following the road.
I see no reason not to.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, because the elk is.
I mean, it's true. I could just fly straight there and ignore whatever terrain, but at the same time, I would want to stay with the group.
Valid. So you guys continue on foot.
Oh, while we're traveling, I'd like to look for herbs and ingredients for health potions.
Give me a perception
Possible.
check.
How far behind do you want to fall?
They
Uh,
hit, right?
Not much, but
Then you're not stopping for long. You might be able to pick up
It's a
things right on the
16.
side. 16? You find a couple of herbs. They don't seem to be specifically what you'd normally use for health potions, but you do know that they are used in other spells.
okay. So herbs times how many?
Someone okay?
Right?
I just dropped my dice tray with all my dice.
Oh.
God.
Oh, rip.
Tragedy
Oh,
has
Brian.
struck.
Ah. Well, I'm really glad you're not hurt because it sounded like someone got hurt for a second.
No, I
Wait,
just
how-
knocked over my dice
What
tray.
was the result
Just
for
the
all
dice.
the dice rolls? I want to know how many herbs I got.
I mean, the 20 is a 4.
Okay.
The other one is a 6. There's a nat 1.
Oh.
You got kind of
I got a
screwed over there.
6 on a D6, a 5 on a D6, a 4 on a D12, a 6 on a D10, a 2 on a D10. So not very good
a
rolls.
lot of dice.
I just put a 4, and I'll just examine them further later.
Yep. Caraxis, I need you to give me a perception check as you're flying above everything.
Okay, sure thing. Perception. Where is it? Boop. A nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Cool. So as you're
See,
flying, let me
there's a
actually,
green
because you are
dragon.
no longer in the city. So let's.
You
move-
see some weird dragon flesh creature following you at a brisk pace?
Oh God.
Yes, I'm bringing an Elder Brain Dragon into this. I have already said if I bring an Elder Brain Dragon, just roll new characters. This campaign is over.
Yeah.
That's
Bet.
rule number 1.
No, I'm gonna try at least.
Try to roll a new character.
Yes.
Good call.
I first, and then I'll roll.
So as you're flying over, you see, you haven't been in Jubileum long. You came from the south, and you've only seen a little bit of the forest line. But as you're flying above, and you see it, you realize like it is probably about 10 to 12 trees deep, and straight across like manicured forest line. And it's almost unsettling compared to where you're from, where like it is so perfectly manicured, like unnatural to a level.
Yeah, that feels uncomfortable.
Along with it, you do see every couple feet you do see small marble. I'll call them altars, but they really aren't.
Okay.
That you do see on the other every now and then. You guys would be able to just barely see them from the road.
I mean, I can probably see them.
I don't know. Are you napping on top of a Dorian?
I mean, I'm not
He's
napping.
riding on the head.
know.
Are
Just
you
in
actually
the
paying attention, or are you laying back chilling in the fur? Let me rephrase that for you.
I am paying attention because I'm up high and I can see shit.
Valid.
You know,
So yes,
it's actually kind of interesting.
everyone give me a perception check.
I guess.
V and
As long as
T,
like plus 19.
V and T, you
14.
guys have no idea what these are. By the way, you have never even seen them.
Obviously.
19.
Makes sense.
I got a
19.
17.
12.
12, 17. What was yours, Therius?
19.
And V. That was the one I missed.
17.
Okay. You see, at these different altars, anyone with a 15 or higher, you see different bits of art and papers and stuff strewn about them.
This catches my interest.
Freak probably wouldn't be paying attention as he's been embarrassed the entire day and he's just trying to keep his head down.
He is also completely oblivious with that 5 on perception.
Respect it.
Dreek,
I'm
you can feel
going
free to climb
to-
up here.
What? Okay. Freak
I'm gonna
will
go
attempt-
ahead and fly over to one of these altars and inspect these papers or art or whatever they are a little more closely to see if there's anything that I can make of it, either be it like some kind of warning or if it's some sort of like worship. Maybe it's just paintings of the forest, but I feel like, you know, at the very least, there's some sort of information here, and I'm always seeking more knowledge.
So as you fly over and you start looking at everything, you start with the artwork. It seems like kind of basic, like college kid artwork, like where they're trying to make it as their major, but they're not really doing great.
Oh, so like the college guys that say they play guitar, but all they can play is Wonderwall?
Yes, then you do see some songs, which are very simple written songs. You see a couple poems, some plays. None of them are very good.
Better than the guys that say they can play guitar, but they mean Guitar Hero.
That's fair.
Not wrong. You're not fucking wrong.
But only on a technicality, are you correct?
But these look like they are people's works that they have left here.
Okay, and do they, like, overall, they don't seem anything like they're directly related to the area that we're in, or, like, maybe this is just...
You see a poem about the area and stuff, talking about the beauty of the forest and the sound of the waves from the coast. Nothing like where it's like, oh, this is going to give me useful information. This is literally
what
a
you're
poet's
saying
throwaway
is
work.
I'm just, like, gagging at this point. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
That's fine.
so I'm going to choose to pull the last, minute or so of my memories from my head with encode thought and just leave it there. And I'm going to fly away.
I respect that.
As
That was
you
the
make
best
your way
use of
back
that
up,
spell.
as you make your way back up to the group, I'm going to use message to message you. So what was it?
I don't know. I don't remember what you're referring to.
Oh, those things back there.
There were things
Oh,
back
wow.
there, and
Over and over
here
again.
we go again.
So
No,
you
it was
go over
probably
there again?
nothing. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna
Probably
gonna-
super forgetful garbage.
assume that I notice another one on the side of the road and fly over, and this time, after looking through the mess and realizing there's nothing useful,
You do
I'm going
see
to take a moment. Okay, go ahead.
You do see one book that is clearly, essentially fanfic smut that has been written and left here.
Bans reported.
So I'm going to take that and drop it in my bag, write a note on my hand saying, "It's not worth it, don't go back." And I'm going to repeat the process of pulling the thought out of my head and leaving it behind. The intent there was to give the book to
Tariq,
so he would have an answer, but at the same time, I have now forgotten that it's in my bag, so that's something I'll stumble across at some point.
You have attained a coffee at Tusk Club.
No, it was Camilla. I just thought
wait.
to embarrass Tariq, you were gonna give it.
Please
to
don't
Tariq.
give Treat
No.
smut. God damn it. You can't read that.
He doesn't know what that is.
Probably doesn't.
Can I do a
That's great.
perception check to see if I remember him putting something into his bag?
At disadvantage, he's at quite a distance from you guys.
I am willing to take that chance. Oh no, it's a 7 or a 6.
No, you have no idea what he went over there and did.
So as I catch back up to the group,
Do you
Again.
remember me asking you like what it was?
You'd remember
yes, I remember that, and I look back over, puzzled and confused, and then I notice the writing on my hand, and I go, yeah, apparently whatever it is was a complete waste of the entire time that I sat there looking at it, because I've decided to purge those thoughts from myself.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping there was treasure.
No, if there was treasure, I'm sure I would have taken it. Actually, hold on a minute. I'm gonna alight on the back of the elk, and I'm gonna start digging through my bag. So I guess at this point is when I would find the Book o' Smut, as I have labeled it, and I'm going to
I think
pull
Treek
it
is
out.
on the back of the Elk
I
did
am.
know now.
Tariq is.
I'm on the
I'm going
Rick is
to pull it out
unfortunately on the
and open it up,
deck.
realizing what it is. I'm just gonna nod and go, "Yep, I remember why I forgot this," and I'm just gonna hand you the book,
What?
and
It doesn't go dots again. Forget it.
just
Are you giving the book to Trake or are you giving the book to Camilla?
Tariq.
I'm gonna give the book to well, first I'm gonna hand it to Camilla and be like, "Oh, this is what I
Camilla's
found."
not on the elk.
I'm down on the ground,
Oh,
sort of jogging
That's
along
that's
the
why I
side.
was assuming you meant Tariq.
Trake's
That's
the
a
one sitting
shame.
right next to you.
so you know what? First, I'm going to show the book to Tariq, like, "Oh, hey, look what I found." And after I get that shocked, red-faced expression that I'm
Oh,
just
Wait, hold on. What
looking
does it
for-
say on the
Before.
title?
I was actually about to say that. The
It's an
title
missile.
of it is "The Master of My Ring."
I don't know what that is.
Is
Well,
this about that dream I had last night?
flip through the pages.
I guess I'll look through the pages.
Oh no.
Okay, so Tariq, as you're flipping through, you get some vivid imagery of somebody falling in love at a circus, and we're not gonna go super into detail because we're PG-13 at best. But we're not gonna go super into detail. But yes, circus things. That's all you need to know. That's what the Ringmaster means. That's what we're going with. That's where we're ending here. That.
What is?
So it's a circus fanfic. Oh my.
Well,
doing to her?
Oh, God.
I
I knew
don't know what's
shouldn't have
happening.
asked.
What's going on? What I like bring Therius over. What is that? What does that mean? Not Therius, sorry. Carathix, sorry. Because he's the one bringing. What is that? I don't know what that is.
You don't know what it is, huh?
It is. What is he doing to her? It looks painful.
Well, it's generally not, but you know, how do I explain this? And then I'm gonna have to proceed to have a birds and bees chat. That way, I can get the full effect of embarrassment.
Oh, 1 second.
When a mommy circus member and
Is
a daddy
happening.
circus member love each other very much.
so I
They
need a
make
charisma
clowns.
check from Caraxis and an intelligence check from Tariq. Please.
I was literally
and
just
thank
about
you.
to roll an intelligence check. This is perfect.
That's all right.
He's
I
getting
got a
the talk.
6 for my charisma.
Oh fuck, that's a 19 for intelligence.
You are not good at explaining this, but Tariq, he kind of gets to the point, and you're like, oh.
Oh!
Oh,
It's that oh no from TikTok.
Yes.
oh,
no.
What? Why do people do that? What?
It's generally for
sounds painful.
procreation.
Wait, that's how children are made?
And
Imagine T is
that
just
I can hear this
minding
from
her
the
own
ground.
business.
I think that
Walking.
one you would have heard.
Yeah,
I'm
Tariq
sure
definitely would have
Tariq
shouted
would
that
shout
to the
that.
world.
She's just walking, all of a sudden she hears, "That's how children are made." What?
I'm going to yell from the ground. Can you two get a room already?
Good God.
There goes the dice again.
No,
Wait,
that was me putting down my bottle. We're good.
But that's two guys, though. I mean, oh my god, can guys do this too?
And to that question, I'm gonna say, well, that's what Camilla thinks we're doing. And then I'm gonna take the book
I'm gonna
out
glare
of
at Camilla.
Tariq's hands,
You think I'm doing that?
and I'm gonna fly down
Jesus.
and hand the book over to Camilla and be like, well, since you were curious about it, here you go. And
What?
I'm gonna just with that,
I'm gonna roll
I'm gonna
myself
fly
psychic
right
damage real
back up
quick.
to the elk and sit down.
I'm gonna take
And-
1 psychic damage from that.
More like
You get those
emotional
temporary
damage.
hit
but-
points.
Well, you know, yeah, emotional damage.
You
would be
take
better.
1 point of
Emotional
emotional trauma.
damage.
What? What?
So,
Cheek's gonna like just softly cry, like try to keep it as quiet as possible, just softly crying.
Camilla's going to search through this book for any encoded spells.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
You're
If there's
going
any
to-
coded spell in there, you are not allowed to use it.
Yeah, I feel like any spell found in there
It's a 12.
Is a naughty
Low
spell.
sexcapade.
There's
Actually,
not
no,
ma-
most spells can be encoded in smut.
there-
Oh, I'm sure. But...
Welcome to Critical Role Campaign 2.
Oh god.
Oh
Because who
no.
doesn't love Tusk Love?
Okay, so
Oh.
Anyway.
You do not find any spells encoded, but you do feel a magical essence on this.
Why do people do this? Why?
there's
I'm just
definitely
gonna
there's a
leap
magical
over and-
essence coming
and
from
pat
the
you
book
on
itself.
your
Yes.
head
Okay, I'm going to put
for fun.
the book of
What?
circus smut in my backpack.
That doesn't look fun. It looks scary.
Trick will just randomly hear in his head, "Are you alright?"
Oh, hey.
I mean,
Um,
Darius is gonna turn around and be like, "Well, most people consider being on the back of a giant elk scary, but here you are."
I don't mind animals. That wasn't an animal.
Well, some
My
people
point
call it the beast
being
with two backs.
That what some people find fearful, others find intriguing and enjoyable.
Why would people enjoy that? That looked really painful.
Some people
Oh, is it
enjoy
an
that.
illustrated book? I thought it was just descriptive.
No, it's just descriptive.
It's very descriptive.
How
I
would
just
you
hope
even
that
put
the
your
legs
legs
spell
in that
that's
position.
And
I
I'm
feel like the
very
spell that's
observant,
in that book-
unfortunately.
I feel like
Hey,
the
so
spell
it's-
on that book is just if you read it intently, it just summons
It
an
starts-
illusion so you can see it.
Oh, those I would have said play in your mind.
Or that, either way.
Treek's just gonna be very traumatized
Anyway.
and very sad on the back of the elk as we
Carrying
move
on.
forward.
But anyways,
Carrying on. So you guys do kind of see even more of these altars as you get closer to Daisu. But it is getting late into the evening. Are you guys keeping a brisk pace, or are you gonna take breaks?
I have never told the Dorian to stop.
You
And
guys
as
can
far as
tell
I
him to
know,
stop.
this is, as far as I know, these things are magical creatures and have not needed food.
Well, we should probably rest for the night.
I've been running all day.
Yeah, everyone else is
Yeah.
tired as shit.
Listen, I understand you got some magic creatures, but we're not magic creatures, you fuck.
Well, technically, but I get what you're saying.
Slow down.
It's
I need
funny
to- I mean-
because you guys are all sprinting this whole time and we're just riding.
I know Darius is gonna be like, "Oh, well, if you wanted us to slow down, you should have just said something."
T barely has any swat on her face. I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
It's her daily workout.
I mean, I've ran this kind of pace before, but I guess we should take a break if you guys are sweating and tired, so you don't go above die of exhaustion or anything.
There's only one time in my life that I ever had to run this much.
Was
We
it from
should-
your problems?
We will now be conducting the pacer test.
Oh,
Ah!
roll psychic
Look, a
damage.
core memory.
No.
Technically speaking, it was from my problems, but that's regardless of the point.
I'm gonna cast modify memory to get that out of my head.
Anyways,
Yeah, we should probably just rest for the night. Who knows what comes
Okay.
out of me.
Dorian, please stop. I'm gonna say that in Sylvan though, because giant elks can speak giant elk, but can understand common, elven, and Sylvan.
As we stop, Treek's gonna set up a fire because he's done this before.
Alright, so you guys stop. Did you guys get any food supplies?
I have my rations.
I got blueberries.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I have rations.
We got muffins and rations.
I
So
did
you
get
guys-
donuts.
That
I
was
did
I
get
mean-
that
donuts.
was last
I
time
remember
before
that.
we ended this session.
Yep, I just want to make sure.
If someone just wants to take first watch, I can take the other two.
I mean,
I just have to meditate for 4 hours.
Same.
Oh, cool.
Twinning.
I could take first watch, and then you two could both take a watch later in the evening.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Sure.
It'll
I
give me time
agree
to
that-
read this. I pull the Book of Smut out.
Oh God, fuck you! And Treek's gonna meditate.
so I guess as we get camp set up and everything, I'm going to invite Tariq away.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
Are you sure to want to take this book with you?
Oh no,
Camilla?
I won't be needing
Camilla?
that.
Noah,
Where's the tent?
how much of that HP do you have left, by the way?
Irrelevant to that, I would like to identify the 4 herbs that I gathered along our
Give me a nature check.
What's up, Carthus?
I just figured I would take the opportunity, maybe with fewer eyes, to properly examine your curse.
Oh, sure. And he'll lift up his tunic. Still, you can see the glowing crystal though there.
So I would like to see if I know if this is a natural disease or some sort of magical curse, or like see if I can identify maybe whether or not this gem is something that could be removed, or if it's something that's like fused into his body and removing it would be dangerous. Like I'm just trying to study it and figure out what I can learn.
Give me a Arcana check.
Will do, boss. How is a 24?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. So the curse itself is Correct me if I'm wrong. It's Dragon's Guile, right?
Let me look at the sheet. Curse. Yeah, Dragon's Guile.
It is Curse of Dragon's Guile, which appears to be spreading across his body. You don't know the cause of it, but it doesn't seem like it's causing extreme amounts of damage.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it is technically evil.
So can I determine what sort of effect it's having on him? Aside from just turning his skin scaly and making him glow in the dark?
So, from what you can tell, actually, Sam,
Yeah?
what else is this curse causing on Tariq?
Not much yet. Besides, actually, not Not much yet. But would you say 24 is a really like on DC, Brian? How good would that be?
Pretty good. 24 is pretty good, considering
Okay.
you guys are kind of low level and stuff.
You could probably tell that it looks like it's eating away parts of the elf on him and turning it into a blank draconic form.
So it's like probably a slow and possibly painful way of changing from an elf to a dragonborn then?
I wouldn't say dragonborn. More of
But
just
like, would that be my impression of it though?
Similar,
Probably, yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Okay. So in that case, the next thing that I'd want to do is start seeing how it reacts to different herbs and tonics, see if there's a way that I can synthesize some sort of, treatment at the very least, if not a cure. So I'd like to attempt to pull out my natural herbs and see. You know what? No, I feel like I need more information about the base magic of this. So I now know the name of the curse, and I know what it's doing to you. So I'm going to thank you, and I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, thank you. If it helps, whenever we're in an anti-magic field, it does cause my body to sort of seize up and hurts a lot.
Does it cause it to spread faster? Does it slow?
It doesn't seem to spread faster or slower. It just hurts.
I see. So it feels like your connection to the weave has become something your life is dependent on now.
It's what it feels like.
Well then, it's definitely something that I need to look further into. Thank you for your confidence in my abilities, but we should get back. After all, I'd hate for them to start talking about us. I say, sarcastically rolling my eyes.
I feel like
Now, how much is your insurance paying for this?
Damn it.
It's a good joke.
It is a good joke. I
Good
appreciate the joke. Yeah, I guess we'll head and avoiding Camilla's gaze because I'm pretty sure it's one of what happened.
Actually, as you
Before you come back,
What's
you
the
gotta rustle
thesis?
his hair up.
Oh no.
Actually, as you guys would be coming back, Camilla would be looking extremely concerned. With the book about 20 feet from her.
That's right. You have the
with
book.
her just staring at the book. Just for clarity, Brian, what names would I have recognized from the book?
So you'd recognize Huskus. You would recognize.
Oh no.
Shit. Because I gotta think about how much I want to reveal right now.
Great success.
You already dumped the
you
toothpaste
know.
out of the tube.
You're not wrong. I was not expecting you to bring it up publicly. So you would recognize Abigail and you would recognize Bray. Yes, I'm bringing it back. You two can fight me later.
Fight you now.
I'm moving my thing a little closer to the door for self-preservation reasons.
So as you guys would be
Good luck
coming
sleeping
back,
tonight.
you would see Camilla just looking concernedly at this book, a good distance from her.
Oh, I'm not dealing with this bullshit, and I'm gonna use Primal Savagery on the book to destroy it.
I don't know what magic was on that book.
I don't care. I'm
Cool.
done with this shit.
As it burns up, you see a black smoke manifest into a large bearded face, just staring through, specifically you, Tariq. Follow buzzards.
No.
And it dissipates.
No. I ain't following shit. You had a creepy ass book. I'm not following anything.
I mean, I don't think we should discount it just yet.
You saw
Just
the book.
deadpan, though.
You saw the book. It was creepy and disgusting. I'm
Did
not
I
following-
also see this?
You did see it.
I would say to Drake, I don't think that was meant for you.
I forgot to do this like 3 times through the journey.
I don't care. If we see any buzzards, maybe I'll talk to them, but that's it.
Well, I mean, I know how to get some buzzards to come to us.
We'll do that later. Let's all go to bed.
Agreed.
Agreed.
What's up, Momo? You said
Oh, I was just gonna say that me and my owl are going to keep first watch.
All right. I need a perception check from you at advantage because of your familiar.
Burb.
Bird.
Herb.
At
Bird.
advantage, it's either a 15 or a 15 because I'm not taking a 7.
Okay. So
What
What's
are
up,
you
Darius?
doing, Rob?
So,
God
that's
damn it,
that.
Rob. What are you doing?
randomly you just see Therius appear right above the fire, like 5 feet above the fire.
Are you
What?
okay?
Well, I was petting him with Mei-chan, and now I'm here.
Oh,
Did you wild search?
Oh my god.
Yes, he did.
I did.
Oh my
What's
Don't
that,
go
like
60
3
feet to another
nat ones
space.
tonight?
No,
Oh, you
it
didn't.
wasn't a nat 1. It was
It built up.
I didn't say it out loud because you guys were
Other
having your
people were
fun and
talking.
clown stuff. So 3 times throughout the journey, I pet a Dorian with Mage Hand. So my surge was at like 6. So I just rolled a 4. So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Brian,
Yes.
there was something I wanted to do real quick before I went to
Feel
bed.
free.
Okay.
I forgot the badger was on the back of the elk too.
badger, 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 badger.
Guys, one second.
So as everyone's kind of heading off to bed and starting to like wind down, I think V is gonna try to sneak off a little bit into the darkness outside, like away from the camp.
Give me a stealth check.
It's my old friend. Yeah, good luck with that.
23.
Oh damn!
Never
Never
mind.
mind. Good job.
Get back.
I assume that beats everyone's passive.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
my 21 passive. Yeah.
Yeah. So you sneak off successfully, V.
If you just pulled the fuck you card.
Yeah,
He's
basically.
not gonna go too far. Maybe like a couple dozen feet away from the camp, just so that he knows he can't be heard from anybody, right? No one's gonna see him.
Okay.
And he's gonna pull out his sending stone that he has,
All right.
and he's just gonna kind of rub it, activate it, think about it a little bit as he rubs it.
did you want me to send that book with you?
Thank you. I was thinking it the entire time.
I mean, it'd be
Oh,
awkward considering who he's speaking to. That would be really uncomfortable.
oh no.
Yeah.
And then he's
It's
gonna
just how we said it. I'm sorry.
I know.
he's gonna speak into it. Thanks for the gift. I'll be sure to use it. Stay safe while I'm gone, and let me know if anything comes up. Love you, Ma. And then he'll kind of shove it back in like one of his pockets so no one can see him, and then he'll sneak back into the camp and just head to bed.
Gonna sneak back, huh?
Are you gonna make her another roll for sneaking back?
Nah, probably Tree's probably. Oh,
Yeah?
okay. Brian said
I'll do
so. Yeah.
Now
That's
Brian pulled the fuck you
14.
card. Alright.
Oh. Tree sees you sneaking back.
Hey.
So, yeah, anyone?
I would have assumed that he had to take a shit.
How
He
you guys
hasn't
saying?
gone long
Tree was-
even.
Yeah, Tree was like, he probably just took a piss or something.
Or it's a doppelganger.
I was taking a leak. Shut the fuck up.
Guiding bolt, let's go!
I
Alright,
cast Identify on you.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I'm rolling insight on that because you got really defensive real quick.
Oh, lovely.
That's a 13.
He was taking a piss.
Okay, that's fair. No, he got really defensive, so she was like, huh? Pardon?
I mean, y'all immediately attacked him. I mean, I would too.
It's fair. I just wanted to check the treat. I'm an empath. I sense you were disturbed.
I mean, traveling with all of you.
Hey,
Tell me
Hey,
I'm wrong.
fair. I said fair.
Alright.
Not
Ford
that you guys,
fair.
not that you guys need it, but I'm going to use Song of Rest because it's pretty much free at this point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It gives you extra healing, but it's just because I'd be sitting there and playing the pan flute as you guys just sort of went off to sleep.
so what was your perception check, Mama?
My perception check for what exactly?
For your guard
Keeping
shift.
watch.
Oh yeah, 15.
Yep. So nothing happens. Tariq and T, you guys were going next.
One of the letters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me a perception check. Either both of you can give me one, or you can give the other advantage.
You should give me advantage.
Sure. If you
I
be a
am-
+4, sure.
That's a 15, yeah.
I was going to say I'm going to leave my owl up in a tree. So if it notices something while I'm sleeping, it would also alert me.
Can you make
If
a
it sees
perception
them.
check for your owl?
Probably should be better than my.
It has keen hearing and sight, so
Mhm.
it gets advantage on perception.
Yep.
Nice.
I'll just roll 2d20 for everybody to see.
Ooh, we
it's
got a good
n-
roll.
Well, it's a 19 and then +3 on perception checks, so 22.
It's hearing. It has advantage, right? As well as sight.
Yes, hearing and sight.
Okay. So, about close to about 3 o'clock in the morning, your familiar hops down and starts nudging you.
It can communicate with me telepathically.
Well, yeah, it's trying to wake you up.
Yeah, but you're asleep.
Yeah. So I wake up.
It does that
Haven't
before
never
you fully wake up. It does that thing where cats like go up on their hind legs and slam on your chest when you don't initially wake up.
Oh, yes, I'm awake. Yes.
The Moonwalkers are coming.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I grab it like holding a cat that had just plopped onto my chest and sit up.
What are you? What? Huh?
He says the Moonwalkers are coming.
The fuck is a Moonwalker?
What's
Do I know what a Moonwalker is,
Moonwalker?
Brian?
People that employ an outdated
No.
dance move.
Okay.
The
It's
I
fair.
respect
It's fair to
that.
check.
owl does it is a celestial, so it would be able to understand celestial if you tried to speak to it. It just wouldn't be able to talk back to you. It'd have to communicate through me.
I would say in Celestial then. Can you tell my friend what a Moonwalker is?
That's what it called itself.
It's what it called itself.
Fuck this.
Okay, I'm going to get up and then I'm going to send my owl familiar back up into the tree and use the ability to tap into its vision and hearing.
You can clearly hear something running through the forest. And you can see, because these trees, yet again, this forest is immaculate, like very unnatural. You can see every now and then, like, a bit of the trees towards the center are shifting as it's moving. It's probably a good about 120 feet from you guys.
I can hear the direction that it's coming. It's coming toward us.
Yeah, it's coming towards you guys from the north.
It's that way, and I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to make sparks and just start clapping. Wake up! There's something coming.
I'm gonna start helping people wake up and.
I'm gonna. I don't want to thaumaturgy.
V pops the fuck up.
I'd help. Well, I'd help. I get Karthus up. No,
hey, yo, we gotta go.
Get up! Come on.
So as you wake me up, I like look at you and smile, and I'm like, again? All right. Well,
you're so funny. There's
this
something
better
coming.
be good.
Are you still looking through your familiar's eyes?
Yes, but I can't use its ears right now. I'm listening to everybody else talk.
You see the rustling about now 90 feet. And you guys start hearing something coming towards you.
There it is. Something's coming. Everyone get ready.
I'll return my senses to myself. And I'm going to... If it's something dangerous, I'm going to prepare invisibility to cast it on myself.
V, I need a perception check at advantage.
Dun, dun, dun.
22.
It's a very familiar smell to you.
I assumed it might be.
So I'm gonna make a suggestion. Why don't we just attempt to hide or possibly just climb a tree and let this thing run right past us?
Good luck hiding the elk.
I mean,
This
it can be dinner. I'm not gonna cry about that.
Anyone's passive perception above an 18 other than Tariq?
No, I think I'm the only one.
My owl?
Oh, does it have a passive perception?
No, it has a passive perception of 13. So
okay.
No. Not quite. I'm thinking giant owl.
Tariq, you see a figure start to walk out of the tree line.
Spike growth on it immediately.
How far is it?
It's probably about 40 feet.
I can go 150 feet.
It's one creature.
I can go 150 feet with spike growth.
I'm
going to do it.
That's up to you. Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to say, don't move. This is a warning.
Is that a way to greet an old friend?
I don't even know you.
Immediately you recognize the voice as one of your comrades.
What the?
How you doing, boy? You would recognize him as God. Why can I? Wilson. We'll go with that. Wilson. I like that. He's human anyways. Do you mind dropping this quick? I've already transformed back. I'm human.
Looks towards V as they have been communicating.
I'll say in Draconic to Shriek. You can drop it, but stay ready.
Shriek will then drop it, but not ever get out of a battle stance.
you see a very long-haired human, scars all over his face, step forward. It's been a while. I caught the scent of another one.
It's been a
Yeah.
while.
Thought I thought your
Yes,
shitty ass
thank
too.
What can I say? Got out of the pack. Not easy, as you know.
Yeah. What are you here? What do you want?
I'm
I
here
know
to
you
warn.
wasn't coming to me for nothing.
You're right. As I said, I caught your scent. The Baron's out. He's looking. He's looking for anybody. So be on watch. As far as I
Anyone?
know, he's still back home, but be on watch. Alright? I'm
We were
going as
on
far
watch,
away.
so we noticed you.
What?
Anyone who's watching V during this conversation sees his face kind of just drops a little bit upon hearing this.
Definitely would be looking at you for like a signal to attack, but sees that instead.
He'll shake himself off and go at blink himself out. Okay. So where are you going, Willie?
I'm going as far south as I can.
South?
South?
So you was telling me you came all the way up here just to warn little old me?
Oh no, I came over from Aesala. I ain't go the route I know you went. I mean, too many of us use the same route. They're gonna get onto it. They're gonna stop it. So gotta switch it up a little bit. Get predictable. You get caught. You know that.
No, that's fair. You's fair.
So, my suggestion: keep moving. You get too close, he's gonna smell you. I smell you from 300 yards. He's gonna smell you from triple that. So
I
stay
use
out.
prestidigitation to make him smell like flowers. How about now?
The scent of the pack is strong. I'll give you that. It's a good cover up. It's not gonna save him once the Baron's here.
Please don't.
I use prestidigitation to make him smell like honey. How about now?
Please don't encourage. Just. It's not worth. Trust me.
You got
Look
a
over
weird
towards
choice.
Camilla.
You got a weird choice in friends, V. I wanna let you know that. But do you know what? You were a good guy. You did good work. Keep your nose clean.
Insight check. Insight check on that.
Really.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an insight check.
What a time to get a 23.
They did legitimately work together. You don't know what V did, so you
That's
don't
fair.
know. All
But
you
do
know
I get
is
a hint
he's
that
not
V
lying.
wasn't-
He's not lying.
Okay.
They do seem to genuinely know each other, and they did work together.
Okay.
You say good luck.
Wait, V, is this actually a friend of yours?
Yeah, I know the guy. No need to worry. You guys can lay out.
I'm kidding.
I offer him some food.
I'm good. I just finished hunting. And you see he puts up his hood and his face elongates into that of a wolf. And he fully transforms into a lichen and charges back off into the wood.
That's a werewolf. Oh boy.
I'm
Walking
gonna
away, all
watch
like
as he
the
goes, and I'm going to turn to V. So I'm gonna assume you're like him.
Yes and no. We were all buddies. It was a whole thing. Nothing to worry about. At least not for now.
I spelled
I'm
you.
sure
You didn't
that's
say
not
that. I
my
was about to make an
concern.
insight check.
What I was going to ask is, when you die, can I have your body?
What the fuck?
I mean, I just want to see if I can make a zombie werewolf.
That's weird. No, go to bed. Go back to bed. Go to bed.
You're drunk. Go to sleep.
Camilla, your familiar says, "See, Moonwalker."
Go to bed.
Oh,
Carthus, go to bed.
well, he's an animagus. He can change back and forth at will.
Did you just call him an anime?
Yes, that's what I
Anna-
heard.
No.
Anime
What's
doesn't
anime?
exist in this universe. Shush.
What's anime? What
How
the
did you
fuck?
know? You don't know that yet. You haven't got that far.
What's an
He
anime?
is an anime.
Just
we just have to
invented
define
anime,
which
confirmed.
country is Japan.
Is the book anime?
We know France is
Uh,
across the way, so
No.
Can
in
confirm.
Animagus?
Technically, Daisu is heavily based on Japan. Just stating.
An animagus has
Can
the
I-
ability to transform back and forth whenever they want to. A werewolf only transform with the full moon.
Is it a full moon out tonight, Brian?
It is not. It is
Oh,
almost full.
good to know.
So he has lycanthropy, but it's a different kind. We had some in the circus. It's a long story.
Cool.
Oh, the circus.
Don't
Why
make
does that sound
assumptions.
familiar?
Don't. That was a bad
about we-
book.
I'll go to bed and forget this happened, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and return to my sleep. I'm gonna softly chuckle to myself about this whole thing, though.
It's not my turn.
As I return to my bedroll and find sleep again, anybody who would be looking toward me would notice that I turn back into like my pale form while sleeping.
Okay, so out of stream thing, quick, Rob, tell your sister that dog is fucking cute. I want one.
I know, isn't it?
It's.
Puppy.
I'm gonna show you it later, Karina. But oh my god, it's so tiny. I want one.
I
Oh
know.
boy.
I just popped up Facebook and that was the first post. I'm like,
As
What?
everyone goes
Facebook
back
book?
to bed, Treek wants to try something. Trying to avoid T's gaze. He's gonna try to use primal savagery on his crystal and see if it can remove it.
give me a stealth check. V, give me T, give me perception. Then give me a strength check.
It's a 13, and then that's a 15 for the strength check.
T, perception.
That's 17 for perception.
You
Well, then
clearly
you see
see
this.
he's digging at his
just
chest.
exposing yourself to everyone.
Just flash everyone.
Yep.
Does the
I
15,
thought we were
does the
special.
15 do
I guess
anything with
not.
primal savagery?
You very much you're scratching at it and you feel the scales pick off, but as you kind of get deeper into the crystal, you start to feel the blood starting to drip and you kind of stop yourself.
Do I take damage?
Yes, you take 3 points
23 points of damage.
slashing damage.
And your shirt is now torn open.
No, because it was doing it underneath, but your shirt is bloodied.
God damn it.
Do you say anything, T?
Nope. She's just gonna keep looking at the around us. She's more worried about what could be coming up
werewolf,
more so
yeah.
than
What's going on here?
Tariq's personal business.
My owl did not notice.
Good.
All right. So
If he's bleeding out, then I'll help him. But if he's not, she ain't saying nothing.
Actually, after Treek tries to bandage himself, he'll look towards you.
Actually,
and
he is
say,
bleeding out.
I'm dying now. Hey, I know we don't know each other that well, but do you know any powerful mages?
I lived in a monastery my whole life. I don't particularly know anything.
Oh, okay. Can I ask you another question if that's okay?
You maybe might get an answer.
If you lived with other elves, what was it like?
Not your typical elves.
Oh, okay.
Every family is different. Mine was strict and hectic.
Oh. Okay. Sorry for prying. I was just curious. I haven't been around an elf in a while.
Happens.
All right.
And he'll just go back to picking at his crystal.
All right. So you guys get the rest of your long rest. After a little bit of commotion, you wake. At dawn, your giant elk and badger dissipate.
How dare
Now we
you?
have a
What are you
weasel.
rolling? Oh.
He's rolling to see what he gets.
I saw a 1 and I got really scared that it was a wild magic suit.
Just one.
Every morning he wakes up, he
Oh wait,
fails.
I would have. Hold on.
Yep,
No.
here we go. Here we go.
There we go. It's 7.
Okay, that's better.
But anyways, Weasel's too slow to ride on.
No shit.
So we're gonna ride on a panther.
Oh my god.
The Panther's
Respect
back.
that.
Interesting.
Well, this one is Julius III instead of Julius II.
Yeah.
If you're wondering how they're all just have the same name. It's just the third, the fourth, and so on.
I figured at this rate.
3d8 for health.
So I think we should continue. Hopefully we're not
Yes.
being tracked at this rate. Let's go.
And
And-
Weasel.
And on the way, I'd probably keep an eye out for Buzzard because it's going to be picking at me.
All right. You guys continue on your way. On your way through, you do see a small cart on the side of the road with one wheel slightly broken.
I would approach immediately.
You
Hello?
immediately recognize the cart. As
Immediately?
you kind of say hello, and you see a little bucket head pop up. Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
I got real worried we were going to much too much story at once.
It's the boys.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
How we doing, guys?
Do you need help?
No, I think Hernando and Bruno have it. I think.
Okay.
You see,
You
the
think?
kobold and the goblin are like trying to just put this other piece in there, and the goblin is just like spitting on it, trying to get it to stick.
I'm
Treat
gonna
will-
have my owl fly over and cast mending through it.
That's what I was gonna do, but that works too.
My owl
Uh,
lands on top of the wheel and it just mends back together.
As your owl lands, you see the goblin kind of like open his mouth and start leaning towards it, like like
You
ready to take a
really
big bite.
don't want to
Waka,
do
waka,
that.
waka,
I know.
You
Did you say
really
waka,
don't want to
waka,
do that.
waka?
It looks good.
He'll explode like a firework in your face.
Oh, no.
Explode like a
See
firework.
Bruno kind of chills back and like readjusts himself.
They
I'm just saying you're doing an awful lot of talking about him.
No, I'm talking as him. There's difference.
Ah,
You
Uh,
motherfucker.
so
you see Hernando goes up. Well, thank you for helping us adjust. Now, back to the assembly. And you see Jorge goes, fine. Kind of squats down. Bruno hops on top. And then Hernando hops on top of Bruno. Puts back over the cloak. Thank you. We owe you for next time. And
actually, if you're since you're here, we were looking for a pearl. right?
Oh, yes, that was correct.
Pearl, you see, they kind of waddle over. Hernando grabs a hold of the top of the cart, and you kind of see he tenses up, and you see Jorge runs out the bottom, and you just kind of can see swinging back and forth is Bruno, and see Jorge runs into the cart, kind of you hear rummaging and stuff, and he pops his head out. Pearl, how big? Big pearl, little
100
pearl.
gold pieces worth.
Decent sized pearl. Got it. A couple seconds go by. You see he comes out and literally hurls this pearl at you.
Is it being hurled at me or him?
You.
I catch it. Attempt
Okay.
to catch it.
Give me a dexterity check.
It's being thrown at you because I rolled an out one preemptively.
Unfortunately, that's only a 9.
That's better than
It
me.
slams into your chest and you like fumble it for a second but catch it. I didn't say give it to him, you dumbass. But they helped us. Why not give it to them? 'Cause it's 100 gold. Do you not understand? That's a lot of money, Jorge.
Well, you might just give us a discount, maybe? Because I'm already holding it.
You see Jorge goes, 75 gold. No, what's Hernando's just kind of hanging off the side, unable to do anything. Because if he does, he's dropping himself and Bruno.
I'm going to walk over and help them down, like, off of the thing.
I did not need your help. Jorge was going to come, reassemble us.
It's better that I just help you rather than you having to ask.
I wasn't going to ask. That was not a thing that I was going to do. I am independent. And
Nobody
you see
asked you to
Bruno
help
immediately
fix the
puts his
wheel
finger
either.
up and he goes, no. No. I am not dependent on you. You are dependent on me. That is how this works.
Gentlemen,
That's not how this works. That's not how any
I
of
also
this
had a
works.
question about the goggles that you sold me.
Yes.
What do they do?
Bruno, like, reaches out to see them.
Okay, you have them.
Yes, and I'll hand
He
them over.
analyzes them. You see his eyes go from this yellow to like this kaleidoscope for a brief moment. Oh yes, I forgot about these. These are these the goggles of night, or are these the goggles of or Finder's goggles? Jorge goes like, you're looking at him. You're looking at them like. He's like, oh. And you see his eyes stop the kaleidoscope. Yep, these are the night ones. Here you go.
As he hands the goggles back, I'm going to give him the 75 gold for the pearl.
Bruno kind of looks at it. And like immediately goes to run it to the thing and then just gets clotheslined by Hernando. Nope. And he hands it to Jorge. And Jorge tosses it in the cart. We don't give Bruno money.
Oh, okay.
About Bruno.
I'm going to
Yes,
give
ma'am.
the 100 gold pearl to Kay.
Meanwhile, he's just like mid has a pile of coins that he was counting out. Just like, okay. And so he starts to give you the coin in exchange.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I must insist on this.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
You give me the 75 back?
Yes.
Okay.
You see they all start stacking back up and throw on the trench coat. Anything else?
That's all I needed.
I'm gonna make this trench coat smell like skunk again.
You see Jorge immediately like starts or you hear Jorge start coughing, and you hear Bruno start salivating at the mouth like, food. And then you see Hernando at the top goes, "Please don't do this. It makes it hard for me. Please. I'm just asking. Please."
He doesn't know I did it.
He's just assuming one of you did it. Because this is the second
I
time
don't
it's
even
happened.
think he knows I'm there.
He's just saying it to the group.
I
Whether
don't
any
know
of
what
you
you're
accept it.
about.
It
Do
smells
what?
like skunk over here.
Well, there's probably a skunk over there then.
Immediately, as you say this, suddenly the entire thing collapses. As you see the middle of the trench coat starts running around blindly trying to, like, where is it? Where is it? I must find it. Where? And he just starts running around. You see Hernando just like, no.
See, these are the fun, chaotic pranks.
I see you guys move on as Hernando tries to gather up his gentlemen.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm going to put the goggles so they're up on my forehead, and I guess we're proceeding north?
I believe where we're heading.
If you guys were going to talk to the owner of the mine, yes, he is in Dyson.
And yeah.
Yes.
I'm more of a Hoover person myself.
Oh my god.
It's a Daisu, not Dyson.
Oh. I've
And
been hearing
that,
Dyson this
why
entire
not?
time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Ladies
Come on,
and
Yako.
gentlemen.
While we're traveling, I'm going to use my owl to go 100 feet into the air, and then I'm going to look through its eyes.
I need you, and I'm assuming Carxus, you are doing the same?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna keep a ground out for buzzards up there as well.
Yes. So, actually, anyone that is kind of keeping an eye out, give me a perception check.
Always.
14.
I have an 18.
I got a
and
7.
then
11.
16.
My owl gets
22.
+3. My owl got 11. My owl got 14. I get 18.
Oh, you're not seeing through your owl's eyes, right?
The owl can still see for itself. I just can't see where I'm walking.
Cool. I'll remember that. Cool.
The DM will not remember that.
The DM will, because it's
The DM will
funny
forget
plans.
in 5 minutes.
So, Carxus, you initially start trying to kind of keep an eye on things, but for some reason your eyes keep getting drawn to the altars and you don't know why. Because you don't remember ever going to them.
God.
That's fine. I'm just gonna like gently rub my palm where I had wrote the note that it wasn't worth going back, and I'm just gonna keep repeating to myself, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Anyone with a 15 or higher, you guys see along the wood or along the outer trees minor scratch marks going way back. V, what was your perception check?
An 11.
You don't notice them.
I got a 22.
You do clearly notice them. It was more so significance.
How deep are the scratch marks?
Not very. It looks like maybe just as something was brushing by.
Okay. I'd have my owl return to me and return my vision to myself.
Okay. So, you guys continue on. you get to the point where you start seeing very small farms in the area on the sides of the road as you guys continue moving forward. Nothing big of significance, but a lot of them actually are not crop. They are flower farms here in Daisu.
Two cherry blossoms.
Camilla and Kay,
Mhm.
give me history checks, please.
Mm.
Five.
Math's hard. That's a 13.
Neither of you know anything.
Doesn't have to do with Fey, Fiends, or Undead, right?
Nope.
Okay. Just double checking.
No, it just has to do with the history of Daisu.
Okay.
You guys continue forward. V, I do need a perception check from you with advantage.
Am I sniffing something out right now?
Oh yeah.
I
Snoof,
smell the
snoof.
blood
Love
of
me
English
some
man.
sniffing.
It smells the muffin, man.
Oh hey,
Smell
21.
the blood of an English man.
You catch that scent that you caught back at Esmar here again as you look around at the flowers.
Oh god.
You kind of can track it to a large plot about 30 feet from you.
30. Like large plot, like.
Like probably a good it's 30 feet from you, but then it's like a 25-foot plot of just this one flower that you can see.
Just one.
They're all patched very differently for different colorations. Peek behind the curtain, Daisu is known for paints and ink making. That's why
Oh.
they grow a lot of flowers.
Okay.
So if you were looking for expensive spell inks, here would probably be the place to stop.
Correctamundo. V, do you go closer?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I probably am gonna approach it if it's that close.
As you get closer, the stench, it becomes very it tightens your throat for a minute. When you get closer to the flower, give me a nature check.
I don't suppose this has to do with
It
Fey, Celestial, or Undead, does it?
does not technically.
That's okay.
Just
Oh,
fishing for it around again.
20, not nat.
29
Let me
that.
detect
This is
what it-
Wolfsbane.
Got it. Oh.
Hence the scent very much is uncomforting for you.
Having those
I'm
allergy
a
attacks right now.
flower.
Hey, I'm gonna kind of step away from it for a sec. Hey, who here likes flowers?
I
I've
like
worked with them from
flowers.
time to time.
She'll sit up. Ah! That hurt.
What have I told you? You remember my good friend Willie that we met last night?
You mean that weird, sarcastically toned werewolf creature guy?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I remember him. Kind of hard to
Well,
forget.
I have a favor to ask. You see,
Sure.
Willie told me about this guy, and let's just say that I owe the guy money, right? But I don't
Insight
want
check?
him to come take the money because he's a very dangerous fella. I think it might be useful to have some fella deterrent, if you will. And that flower over there, I think you might want to hold on to that as a.
I mean, I guess I'll go over to it and I'll just very gently pick some Does it just need to be in my bag, or just like?
Preferably keep it somewhere I can't smell it too.
How is that gonna help?
If worst comes to worst, you might need it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, you're gonna love something soon, and I'll put a bunch of it, like 5 of them, in my bag.
He will take a little bit for himself and put it in a vial.
As you guys are
Could
doing
you use
this,
Mage Hand and Dancing Lights at the same time?
no, because there are 2 spells.
What are you
Damn.
trying to do?
As you guys
Gonna
are
make
doing
shadow
this,
puppets.
you see individual goes, excuse me, what do you guys think you're doing?
Roll for
Whatever
pretend to
we
be
want.
deaf.
We're privates.
Whoa,
What
I
to do ya?
can't hear all of a sudden.
Those are my crops. I do kind of need those. I mean, if you're looking for a floral arrangement, well, my wife does do that.
I feel like now's a good time to run.
Kurt.
No. My apologies, good sir. Here, how much would it? Here, some compensation, and I'll throw but you roll a dice. 4 gold at him.
Okay, I ain't asking no more questions. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry to be of any peculiarities.
I
Have
have
a good
a
one, sir.
fun spell I could do with this Wolfsbane next level.
Concerning.
I'm concerned. I don't know what he means. I'm
I
scared.
know what I mean.
But you guys continue through. It
I'm
gets
happy.
late in the evening. You guys are still probably about a mile and a half from Daisu. But there is a small, essentially area where it seems like a lot of the farm workers live. If you guys wanted to try to stop there to find rest, or you guys can continue into the night to get to Daisu.
I don't know if we plan on stopping to rest, but I did want to ask, Carpathicus,
Yes.
what is needed for a potion of healing?
I would probably recall that pretty easily.
Yes, you would know the materials.
Are they plants or
God?
fine components?
They are mainly plants and fruits and such. It's the bigger issue is the process itself. Like you can usually do it with an herbalist kit and stuff to make basic ones. Anything more advanced, okay, from your experience, you are better off having an alchemist table where you can actually make sure things are getting to the proper temperature, everything is being portioned out properly. You're better off doing that. Like the materials are less consequential than the process. Like the materials, for the most part, are somewhat easy to come by, other than a couple components. But the best way to make better potions and more consistently is with an alchemist table, as you did have one in your former lab.
Yes. Even though I have an all-purpose tool on me.
Okay, so to more specifically narrow what I'm asking, locate plants and animals as a ritual. I want to just locate the plants that I
That
need
you
in
need,
order to
okay.
make minor health potions.
That was
Any plant within 5 miles.
Jesus.
It's a good spell, yeah.
Yeah, it's you have to ritual cast, right?
I'm ritual casting for 10 minutes.
All right. So are you guys stopping for that?
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. So you guys are kind of stopping in kind of the middle of the roadway. every now and then you guys are asked to kind of get to the side as a wagon full of flowers heads in towards Daisu. But you spend your 10 minutes. Let me.
I only have to speak with animals. Oh well.
So between myself, my owl, and my mage hand, I'm pretty sure I could pick whatever we find as we continue moving, if we need to continue moving.
Yeah, and I would
I
know
mean,
what to look for as
anything you
well.
are
So
taking right now is which is not going to be much because it's a lot of the flowers and stuff in the immediate area. Anything like that you want to be able to get for free without taking from like the farmers and stuff, you'd have to head back towards the wood. If you wanted to do that.
I definitely don't want to be stealing.
I mean, I don't mind a steal.
Hey, I mean, I paid the guy, so we're not really stealing anymore, are we?
That was just for the wolf's vein. Anything else?
And then I said the flowers. I said what we took, and we're taking some more.
and still,
If
that's just one
there-
individual you spoke to.
If there are flowers still in that person's crops, I'll point them out that go into health potions.
You see that, well, specifically, it's not the flower you're looking for, it's the root for some of the flowers that you're looking for.
I'm pretty sure as long as I give that information to anybody going over there and trying to dig stuff up.
Maybe we should just avoid doing that till we...
Well, after we get back out of town, we know that I can locate ingredients. So,
Yeah.
like Carpathicus, if you need any sort of plants or anything, or if anybody needs anything for healing, just let me know.
Well, what if I need stuff not for healing?
If it's a plant or an animal, I can locate it if it's within 5 miles.
Fair enough.
I just need 10 minutes.
Do we want to end it here?
I was
It's coming right up on 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys, I'm assuming, are continuing forward into Daisu.
Yeah.
I see no reason not to.
All right, so we will start up next session with you guys entering a new city. Yet again, thank you guys all for joining me. I'm glad everyone seemed to enjoy my technically 4 new NPCs, even though all because of a really bad roll on my part. You guys found out that 1 was 3 because I rolled a goddamn natural 1.
I'm pretty sure we figured that out without you having
Yes.
to roll for
Yeah,
it.
but you didn't know they were a halfling, a goblin, and a kobold. You all assumed it was
That is true.
3 kobolds.
I knew
and
though.
Did you know?
Actually, did have
Yeah,
my
you told me.
suspicions.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this during Dead by
Because-
Daylight. That's right.
Well, that's right. You told me that. You said that.
I had my suspicions on account of the fact that I was like, he said it's only 1, so what other short, small races could it be?
Yeah, I was thinking one of those or like a gnome too.
Yeah, no, I was like, halfling and goblin is funny. Because they're such, like, weird races to, like, pair up together. It was funny to me.
It's all the short people.
Almost all the way through that session, I forgot that I still had spells that I hadn't selected yet.
Nice. So actually, what was supposed to happen with those 3 is every time you met the cart, it was going to be a different person at the head. Was the plan.
That can still be the plan. You can still swap them out as we meet up
I
with
mean,
them.
they will, because in other cities, they've swindled people and been like, hey, we're out. So that's how they get away with swindling people. Is there's 3 of them. Usually it's Hernando at the top, because obviously he is the brains of the operation. Very obviously. Jorge has a bucket on his head. We know he's not the brains of the operation.
He might be.
We love Jorge though.
That might be a tactically placed helmet, sir.
I mean, that's
I
only because he
honestly
charges
thought
head
the
first into
bucket-
the cart.
I honestly thought the bucket on his head was just so that the goblin would have a flat place to stand.
I mean, that is actually also one of the reasons he does. But it's also because he's dumb and likes to run headfirst into the cart. And does not look where he's going. So
Gross
Hernando
saying.
got sick of patching up his head, so he put a bucket on Jorge's head. So I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's session. Next week we will
Absolutely.
obviously be having another one. Any questions, issues, comments, concerns, please let me know. For those of you on stream and watching later, thank you for joining us. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.